How we doing? Good Wednesday, everybody. How we doing? How's it going? I'm waiting for confirmation. It should be happening sometime soon. I'm watching along when the Cyberpunk PC goes live. So bear with me. I know it was supposed to go live today. It's supposed to happen sometime during the show. So I'm just checking along as things go for it to actually happen. It might have gotten moved to tomorrow, but as far as I know, it's supposed to happen today. So we'll keep going. Happy Wednesday, everybody. 1 week for, everybody's excited. And I know it's one of those PCs that people have been harping on for some time. The other thing too is that we have confirmation as well that Saturday 2 p.m. is when we're going to be doing the Carter PC build. I know that has been another thing that people have been really excited about, and so we got that happening as well. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Just to be super clear, guys, there's no giveaways happening right now. Please stop hitting enter. There's no giveaways. None of that stuff has happened. That all happens a little later in the show. So don't worry, we got some more time to show some stuff up here. The mic is staticky. Oh, well, that's weird. Is it really? Hold on, let me check. We just did some. Is it staticky? Do I sound staticky? Yes. Okay. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm just gonna reset this. Okay, is that better? You're good. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Fine. Okay. Good. Sounds more okay. Chicken nuggets. Okay. Oh, it's a little tight there. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So anyway, we have giveaways and stuff that were going to be happening and all that kind of jazz. One of the it's rubbing. That could be the truth too. Rubbing my chest shirt. One of the things that is happening right now, just to get this squared out of the way, because hey, it always happens at the beginning of the show, is Hype Train. We do have a giveaway attached to Hype Train. If we get to level 5 Hype Train twice during the show, we give away a 250 gig NVMe drive, a 250 gig NVMe drive from Western Digital. We're at level 3 now. We did just finish the giveaway for the month of the month of November. The giveaway for the month of December, which I know everybody is super excited about, is it's a little bit it's a little bit crazy. Right now, for sure, it's going to be 3080, but it could actually, in fact, be a 3090. So so the sub only giveaway for the month of, if you want to get in on whatever that's going to be, it's either going to be two 3080s or a 3090. We're still waiting for confirmation for that. I should have know more about that next week. But if you want to get in on the sub only giveaways, subbing for the month of December, you can get in on that now. I think if I'm not mistaken, there's actually 3 options. It could be one of every card, 3060, 3070, and 3080, or it could be a 3090. I think that's what the options are. We're just waiting to find out what that actually is. So that is the way that you get in on that. All you got to do is have it subbed for the month of December to get in on that giveaway. We'll be giving one of those away to either 3 cards away to 3 different subscribers, or we're going to give 1 card away to 1 subscriber. The way that works is all you got to do is subscribe for the month of December. If you do a tiered subscription, so tier 2, tier 3, you get even more subs. If you do a gifted subs, that gets you extra entries, and if you do multi-month subs, that gets you extra entries. So lots of ways to basically get you bonuses for getting entered. Now, if you are over on YouTube right now, youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg, welcome. Thank you for watching and being a part of this. If you want to get in on those giveaways, you can pop on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, use your free Prime subscription, then pop back on over and enjoy the content your way. But if that's the only way to get in on the sub-only giveaways. For today's giveaways, though, we have some really great ones that are going to be happening. First and foremost, we have, if we get to 800 likes, because you guys have been crushing it. So if we're going to get to 800 likes on YouTube, we'll give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD from Western Digital. And if we get level 5 Hype Train twice, we'll also give away 250 gig NVMe SSD from as well. We're going to be doing some over the course. We have a lot of additional giveaways that will be happening here on the show now that the holiday season is officially upon us. everybody calls me Santa Roby. We'll have some more like additional giveaways that'll be happening over the next 3 weeks. We have a total of 1, 2, 3. I think we have 5, as many as 5 PCs we'll be giving away this month alone. So it's a good time to start paying attention. We've got the Western Digital stream on the 11th, where we're going to be building and giving away that PC. We've got the Cyberpunk PC, which is supposed to launch today. We've got the Carter PC giveaway. That's supposed to happen sometime this month, post the 18th. And then finally, we've got some stuff that we're going to be doing with Razer, I believe. So it's going to be a lot of PCs, which should be super awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. For those of you who don't know, my name is Justin Roby. I'm the host of Robeytech. Robeytech is a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals. We're getting ready to get into Robeytech 2.0 here pretty soon, so we've got more VOD content on the way from YouTube. We're gonna be adding additional. We're gonna be start streaming to TikTok. So there's a bunch of things that are kind of coming up as we continue to grow. So it should be a really good year next year. We're trying to close out 2020 the strongest we could have possibly. I think last month we reached over 15 million people between streams, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and everything else, and it just continues to grow. And I'm so thankful for the support and everything that you guys continue to do. This show usually happens every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, starting at 6 o'clock. Post-Christmas, the show will move to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting at 6 p.m. And so we'll be spacing it out a little bit later. Plus, we'll have the Sunday streams for World of Warcraft that'll be happening every week as well. We got a lot of really great stuff going on there, and it should be a good week. I think there's some stuff happening, so I'm excited. We've talked about all the giveaways. Today's build is going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to be pretty straightforward. I think this is going to be one of our shorter streams. There's no frills with this build. That's not to say that this build isn't crazy or incredible, this build isn't crazy or incredible, it's not as hard as what we've done for the last, we've done 3 Lian Li builds, and so it's been a little nuts. Now, people are asking about the $12,000 build. The $12,000 build is happening Friday next week. There was a couple things that I forgot to order, so that build is happening Friday next week. That's going to be super awesome. Tomorrow, we're debuting a new case from Phanteks. We're doing a new case from Montech on Friday, and then Saturday, of course, we've got the. Can you guys turn the music down just a little? Yeah, sure. And then Saturday, we've got the Carter PC build. So we've got a lot of stuff that's popping up here, which should be super awesome. I'm giving away the PC. The PC will be given away. The PCs are all given away via Gleam. And then we announce them over here as well. So it should be pretty good. Thank you, Sergeant Pickles, for the 5 subs. We're at 30 subs already, on our way to our first goal. No matter what, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. If we get to 50, then we'll become a $50 Newegg gift card. If we get to 100, it becomes a $100 Newegg. If we get to 150, that becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get to 500 subs, that becomes a $30.70. If we get to 1,000 subs, that becomes a $30.80. And you guys might say, 1,000 subs, that's crazy. Well, it's happened twice in the last month, and we gave the $30.70 away on Monday. So don't underestimate the power of people and your guys' support here. You never know what actually happens. So how do you get all these parts for the builds? Most of the parts that I get are actually commission builds. So they're parts that people send me the cash for, and then I purchase the parts. That's where I get most of these. Hey, that's awesome, Fusion Stormlord. I know that's been I actually have a video coming out on that. I feel that people, because of the drastic results that some of these companies are taking to stop bots, it's going to be a lot easier. Not saying it's going to be easy. It will become easier for people to start getting their hands on 3080s and 3070s. I don't know about 3060s, but I know Newegg has taken some pretty drastic things against botters, banning IPs, etc. So it should hopefully be easier, guys. I know it's something that people have been struggling with and want to get their stuff. So yeah, wish I would start using reCAPTCHA to try and stop the scalper using bots. They're doing some other more technical things from what I understand, MedWard. I found a Pfizer 34. Oh, nice. Okay, congratulations on the GPU. What else is going on, guys? We got 28 seconds left, still on that hype train. It looks like we hit the level 5, but we're 15 away. Let's go ahead and see if we can wrap up the first goal. We always have, and I'd love to wrap up that first goal so we can go into building, knowing we're driving towards that $100 Newegg gift card, which would be great. Let's see what else is going on. Happy to see you. Thank you for the saying you're happy to see me. I'm happy to see you too. Black skinny dude. Oh man, I'm sorry. That sucks that your PC had car problems. Did the month get picked? No, that happens next week. I bought my 1050 Ti today upgrade. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Who was actually able to get a 3060 Ti? I'm curious. Did anybody able to get a 3060 Ti? I'm just curious. Love watching your builds. Thank you very much, Troy. Appreciate it. There's nothing. Yeah, there is nothing to enter, guys. Please stop doing enter. There's no entering. No. I got the 3060. That's awesome, Crazy Cat, man. Yeah, we have mine coming from EVGA here pretty soon. And guess we got our special guest. Not really special, but he's awesome. We got our guest coming in here who just popped in. So we got Trevor now. You just put him right down on the floor there. Oh wow, they had 20. Yeah, I know. It always makes me sad when we're here and we're not getting 3060s, and you know, Micro Center seems to like do a really good job of getting stock. So yeah, this always ends up being hard for me because I watch these and then I'm like I want to go into a Micro Center. I may start flying to Houston just to make sure I get mine every time. Is it because they're way harder. I got one in my cart today too. Luckily EVGA coming in clutch, and so EVGA is sending me one so we can have one on hand for the Cyberpunk stream, which I believe is next week as well. So we're not giving the whole PC away. We are starting the PC giveaway for the Cyberpunk PC. That PC is starting, I believe, today. So yeah, it should be going from there. I'm in California too. Yeah, no kidding. I know people like if I showed up, we'd have a meet and greet at Micro Center to go get them. Yeah, see, there's debunk. Yeah, they had them there though, so I would have liked to have gotten them. Crazy Catman, most of them are commissioned, so they're PCs that people have bought. I do not know if I doubt the Cyberpunk is global. Usually it's not. Do we have a link for the build that's tonight? Yes, it's actually in the Twitch channel down in the YouTube description, and it's also Twitch. You'll see the mods starting to post it. How do you ask a vendor for? I just have relationships with them, and so I have to send them. So a lot of people ask is like, well, what does it take to get free samples from vendors? Like, what does it take to get free samples from EVGA, etc.? And a lot of what I have to do, like, for instance, in the case of when I wrote Jacob, and I'll just give you guys some transparency, is I said, hey, Jacob, we're doing this stream. It's for Cyberpunk. What we'd like to do is that we're down a 3060 Ti. We tried to get a hold of one this morning. We weren't able to do it. Would you mind if we actually use the 3060 from you guys? We're fine with sending it back if we needed to. By the way, here are the numbers of the number of people who are probably going to watch the stream and what we're going to do in terms of promoting it when we actually do the stream. So it's all about getting mind share out of there and showing that them sending me the $300 card is worth their effort. So do you know if Newegg entered from around Black Friday? I've had a bunch. I had a bunch of Newegg orders from Black Friday just start shipping, so I think that should be soon. Yeah, I'm rocking the ice tonight. I got it all squared here, so I'm good to go there. So what are some good headphones I could buy? Ooh, I don't know. Which RTX 3060? I like the EVGA ones. The other one I really like is Gigabyte. Also, you get a Founders Edition. I like the way the Founders ones look. Oh, one sub away from the first tier gift card. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that one sub, guys. I don't know, man, I can't believe it stayed that long. We'll start the build right after this in very short second. Wonder what's, let's see, there we go. Mr. Elliott doing the tier 1 sub, House of Pun getting it done and pushing it over there. Okay, so let's go to the next tier. And then we'll start the next, we'll start the build. This is gonna be a relatively short build, guys. In goal. Okay, here we go. $100 new gift card. Not $4,100. Yeah, no. So we need 100. We have 51. 12, 10, 20. Okay, there we go. Okay, so starting that. Next goal is going. I'm going to make sure that we're actually, yeah, we're at 53. Sorry, guys. All widgets, alert box. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're up to speed. Okay, so there we go. Now we're all good to go. So let's, who's interested? Oh, a couple things. So the Newegg holiday sale has just begun. So if you want to check that, down in the YouTube description, I've actually put a couple things. Biggest things are 970. So like the 970 M.2 drives, 970 EVOs from Samsung. I don't see those on sale all that much, but they're actually a pretty good price right now. Again, it seems like storage is kind of the big one. And then again, also Corsair LL fans are still on back order. So those are on sale for just over $100. Some really good deals on some fans. So if you want to check all those out, they're down below. And oh yeah, I know. They're all down below if you guys want to still check those out. They're also going to see them pop up with deals and stuff like that so as well. So shortage of 30 series with NVIDIA sold 100 worth of cards directly to crypto miners before putting them on the market. I don't, yeah, so we definitely know about that. I've heard about that. I think that's a sucky thing for them to do, but I don't know, you know, what do we do? You know what I mean? There's not a whole lot I can do when they do something like that. So, I mean, they've been making, it seems like, how come short build tonight? It's just because it's not complicated. Somebody's asking why is the build short? It's just because it's not complicated. How do you like the Liam Lee Uni fans? I love the Liam Lee Uni fans. We're going to be showing up. Okay, so let's go through the build that's happening tonight. Don't forget to check this out. Oh, one other thing I did want to let people know. I've gotten some fan mail. So I wanted to give some shout outs. Again, people have been sending stuff. If you guys are interested in sending things to me, if you guys are interested in sending stuff to me, I've been getting fan mail. You can check out my P.O. box. You guys are going to start seeing the mods linking that stuff. I really appreciated this one who was sick of me using a Ryzen CPU as a beard comb. So he actually sent me a real beard comb, which is pretty cool. So he's been sending those along for me. So that was really nice of him. So big shout out to them. And then finally, the other person was Bloom Cat, who sent me a custom sticker he made. It said keep a positive outlook. So look at that. He sent me a keep a positive outlook. He'd also sent me some Liam Lee Uni fans. He said enjoy the fans for a build. Here's a sticker I designed, Bloom Cat. So pretty awesome. Thank you very much for sending me these things, guys. I appreciate getting stuff from fans. If you do send things, we'll show them off here on the show. We try to get them. We check my P.O. box about once every couple weeks and then pop them in there. There's the address right there if you guys want to send something along. And going from there. Faraz is asking when the 3060 Ti's, guys, I have no idea when that stuff is going to get, when that stuff is coming in stock. I know the same way you know, and that's basically by following Best Buy social and also following like Newegg social and stuff like that. We are giving away the Cyberpunk PC. I just don't know when that is going live, and I have not heard from, I just know it's supposed to be sometime today. So, okay, let's talk about what's in the build. I think I've covered all of the other fun stuff that we're doing today. So let's talk about this one where it's our first time. It's a Robeytech debut. That's the Ryzen 7 5800X, the 8-core 16-thread new CPU from Ryzen. This is a 5000 series Ryzen CPU. These seem to be the most prevalent in terms of number of available CPUs. I know Micro Center has been getting these a lot more frequently. I'll do a demonstration of the beard comb a little later on. Ryzen 7. Well, actually, why not? We'll do it now. Hey, we can do it now. Here we go. We're gonna open up and show off the beard comb. This is quality. It's made from whalebone. I'm just kidding. It's not really. That'd be terrible. Let's see what we got here. I just remember that from what's that? Blades of Glory, where you got like a whalebone.
Yeah. Just watched that the other night.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. Okay, so here it is right here. It's a nice beard comb. It's got level. Look at this. It's a beard comb review. Ooh. Here we go. Look at this. It's got 2 levels of thickness here. So we got, you know, it's like it does. That one seems like the most reliable, and then it's got like a thicker one too to just get the spacing in there. So yeah, it's nice. Okay, so let's do a comparison. Here's a Ryzen 7 5950X. So we'll see. I mean, Ryzen 9 5950X. Let's just see which one does better. So beard comb, CPU. I don't know. I feel like the CPU is just a little bit closer, so it does a better job of getting it under control. You know what I mean? That's pretty nice, but no, this seems to do better. I think the CPU seems to do a better job of kind of keeping it in there. You know what I mean? Like, it's a quality. I mean, like, in the other two, it's like this one. It's like when you use this, it's like it's a little wider, but this like kind of holds in between your fingers nicely. So for like maximum mustache filming, it's like really good. So, and no, but I really appreciate. Yeah, it's got more teeth. Definitely got more teeth. I mean, and it's a little, you know, you get levels of clarity. I mean, levels of like massaging as it goes through in here. So yeah.
I'm needing a face shield over here.
There we go. So yeah, we're just gonna I think that feels good. I think right now top CPU pin is the Ryzen CPU. But close second is the Cremo all natural beard comb. All natural beard comb would be good. People are just like, what the hell is going on? Guys. So I want to be super clear. I think there's a lot of people who have no idea about the history of this Ryzen 7. A poor guy who I was helping ripped it out of the socket when he was removing his cooler and like completely blew his PC. I was like, hey man, I'll give you $50 on it, $50 for it, because like this is like, you know, this is like a great thing for my audience. So I've licked it, I've thrown it, I've done all sorts of things, and it's been fun. Well worth the $50 that I've spent on doing that stuff. So there we go. So anyway, but what's going in this build is not a beard comb. It is a actual functional brand new Ryzen 5800X that we're using in today's build. Something we haven't used in a while, just because this is a very stealth build, non-RGB RAM. What? Do they make this? Do they? Heck no, man. I'm selling it. X Cashiers is asking, do you clean it after every stream? No, man. Like, I'm gonna sell that thing on eBay when I'm super famous. You guys are gonna buy it. No, I'm not really.
You will buy this and you'll like it.
You will buy this and you'll like it. This is non-RGB RAM. This is LPX low profile RAM. This is 4,000 megahertz for Ryzen specifically. This is new RAM for Corsair. Ethan specifically this is a stealth build. Like, this is one of those builds which you look on the outside, you're like, yeah, it's like, is that anything good? But inside of it, it's like totally stacked. Huh?
Is that a preset?
No, this is just.
No. Talking about the build.
Oh, yeah. So that's like a pre-built or whatever it was, but no, it's like literally inside. He opens it up and it's like crazy. Yeah, it is, because it doesn't have near the amount of RGB. Like, it will run at less frames per second. We know that that's true, but it's what he wanted, you know. And I got to give the man what he wanted, what he paid for. For NVMe SSDs, we've got two 1 terabyte Western Digital Black NVMe's. These are 3430 megabits per second. Very, very fast NVMe drives. Really like me some Western Digital Blacks, and they look very good. Not that you can see it because there is no window on this case. It's all completely stealth, so we're good there.
Like a ninja.
Like a ninja. For motherboard, because we're going with the all black and white aesthetic, a board I haven't used in a while. In fact, I used its sister board, the Z490 on Margot's PC for Mod Mondays, and that is the MPG X570 Gaming Pro Carbon. Really like the look of this board. It's all black, white, and silver. It's going to look very nice. Again, he really wants like a soft white glow kind of coming out of like the fronts of the cases. So there'll be a light glow. So we'll be turning most of the RGB to white, but it should be pretty cool. So should be a very nice build. I know people have been asking for like non-crazy RGB-ish builds, so this will be a fun one for people today. For AIO,
is there a price, like a big price difference between the RGB?
Well, because we spent more on components. I think in this case, when you do RGB, you have a tendency to those Lee and Lee, like all those Lee and Lee builds, those are like all those fans are like $400. So just for the fans. So those fans alone are so expensive. You don't have to worry about that when you do this. So this is the Kraken X73. Again, he doesn't have a tempered glass window, so he doesn't need that awesome screen. But we're adding maximum cooling. Maximum cooling. It's like maximum cooling. It's a little bit overkill for a 5800X, but all in all, just if he wants, he may play some more with this. And so we want to make sure he has the ability and headroom to do that stuff. So overall, great AIO. We're not going to be changing the fans here. They're just going to be nice and black and simple here. So this should be pretty straightforward from this. And overall, great AIO. So there's our cooling right there. The Z70, yeah, again, Neo, it is if you're going to be if you care about seeing the screen, but you're not going to see the screen in this one, so it doesn't matter. And then this is what everybody loves. Dun, 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 dun. It's like our 33rd time using this card. It's the MSI Gaming X Trio from the 3080 from MSI. By far, probably one of the easiest 3080s, if getting a 3080 is easy. This has been by far the one that we have been able to get most frequently. This is every time like I've seen restock. Outside of today was just EVGA 3080s, but this has been by far the easiest in terms of getting in there. So this is the one that we're doing here. MSI card, really like it. Love the way this one looks. I really am stoked with their new Supreme, which is like close to the Vision 3080, which we have in the other room, which has got like that all silver look. So This used to be like kind of the top dog from MSI. They've now got the Supreme card that's out now, which is pretty cool. So pretty excited to get to use that hopefully at some point in time. But this is going to look great in his build and work functionally, gratefully, and perfectly as it should. So there we go. So there's his Gaming X Trio. And then finally, for power supply, just because I'm a huge fan of EVGA power supplies, we're using the EVGA 850 G5. This is their high-end power supply from EVGA. They're Supernova ones. It's gold. It's gold
rated?
Certified and all that sort of stuff. What? Oh, I got rated. Rated from whom? Who rated me? Hi, what's up? Killer65. Let's see who rated us. So we got rated from somebody. Crazy. You can contact him. Raid. No, it hasn't. Okay, no, we didn't get rated.
Oh.
Somebody said we got rated. No, we just have a lot of people.
Yeah, someone said we got rated.
So you did. Oh, somebody's saying I got rated. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Did we get rated or did we not get rated? Nice plant. Thank you. It was a 9 well, thank you for the 9-person raid. Who was the person who rated us? Oh, Dopey. Thank you very much, Dopey. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you very much for the raid, Dopey. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Dopey, for 9 people, and welcome to the channel. This is Robeytech. Robeytech's a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals, and of course, just being awesome and all that stuff. So yeah, I appreciate that, and it's awesome. It is a fake plant, so no, it's not dying. It's already dead. So thank you for pointing it out there, Neo. Appreciate it. I thought I had a great time, but you proved that I didn't. It's just fake. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
D-E-D.
Thank you very much.
Dead.
So, dead. D-E-D. Okay, so there we go. That is all the parts in today's build. I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, and we have Asia Horse cables, but I just realized we may have to get some black ones because he has he's got a triple connector, so we're gonna have to charge him for the other one. So that's gonna be great. Well, yeah, it's like, yeah, here, let's just go ahead and feed my plant here. I'm gonna grab my plant over here, and this is why it's alive. This is how you know it's fine, because you just go ahead and put some ice in there, and yeah,
Ice
see, now
does the body
it's
good.
now green. It's just ice. It's what every plant needs. There we go. So there, it's all healthy and green again. And then here we go. We got our Cyberpunk game drive. Right there. So yeah, you feed that. It sits next to it and it makes it green that way too. So yeah, those are the things that you need as well.
It's a cyborg plant.
It's a cyborg plant. Yeah, fake plant, real content. Thank you. Let's take a drink of that.
Does the body good.
It's a plastic plant, guys. It's a plastic plant. It's what plants? Yeah, I've got what plants need. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, let's read a dad joke. See what dad jokes we got in here, because that's really why you're here. You guys don't care. Yeah, I need to get like what is that? Monsters Incorporated dad joke time or whatever it is.
You need a little.
I need like a little jingle.
That you
yeah.
can just push on your stream deck there, and I'll just.
That says dad joke. If anybody wants to do a dad joke, if anyone wants to do a dad joke jingle for us, let me know. Just reach out and we'll get it in there. My wife told me to take the spider out instead of killing him. Went out, had a few drinks. Nice guy. He's a web designer. Oh man, that one's good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh, that was that one. That one I pretty much I super appreciate. Oh, I actually saved one. I actually saved one on TikTok. I'm trying to remember what it was. I saved a dad joke. There's like a dad joke. Where is it? I thought I saved a dad joke. Maybe I didn't save a dad joke. Maybe I didn't save it. Whoop, that's not a dad joke. I don't know what any of this stuff is. It's just stuff. I thought I saved a dad joke, but I guess I didn't. Anyway, so there's our dad joke for the day, and there. Yeah, it's a 10 for 10 dad joke, but go for well. Let's go and grab our CPU. Everybody, it's build time. We're starting at 69 subs. Who's ready for build time? Let's get some build hype in the channel. Come on, guys. Build time. What are those arms? What arms? These arms are power. What are you talking about? These are power arms. Build time. Let's get some build hype in the channel. Ready to get, yeah, everybody's getting excited. Build hype. Hello, I'm new to the stream. I want to thank for teaching me how to build a computer and that's awesome. Build time, build time, build time.
Is it
everybody
700?
build time.
700 likes on YouTube still?
800 today. We're upping it. We're upping our game. Everything is more power, more extreme, more. I just pooped. I gotta be back. I'm just kidding. I didn't poop.
He pooped. I can smell it.
Yeah. It
Don't
stinks.
lie. I can
It's
smell
fine. It's okay. Okay, let's go from here and let's grab our Mobo. Yeah, power. Okay, so here we go right here. This is our AMD motherboard, our MPG X570 Gaming Pro Carbon Wi-Fi. Together that says MPG Wi-Fi. That's what that says. Okay, here we go. Do you think the X570, the 57 is good for 1080p gaming? Honestly, I would not get a 5700 XT, or I would really honestly wait to get any next-gen card at this point in time, because nothing is worth, I mean, it's just not worth anything given what next-gen card, how much more powerful all of the next-gen cards are. Like, it's a much more massive leap.
Take the money that you're going to spend, save it until they come in stock.
Or invest it, and then when you can get one in stock in 3 years, you'll be good to go. Okay, so we're gonna take that out. We're gonna take that out. We're just making sure that we have all of the additional entries here, and we're good to go. Good to go. Good to go. I don't see anything here. Case standoff notification. To prevent damage. Case standoff. What is this? I don't even know what that is. That's interesting. I've never seen it. Case standoff keep out zone. Okay, so here we go. We got that all. Wow, that's what's up with the blurry top camera. Let's fix that blurry top camera. There you go. Okay, so here we go. Unblurred. And let's keep moving forward here. Okay, so here we have our Mobo. Yeah, I know it got tricky. Yeah, 6900 XT is coming. I actually believe, I have faith that I will actually get one of those from AMD. So I'm actually pretty stoked about that, because we are going to be, for the Cyberpunk, I think a lot of people are motivated for our Cyberpunk stream, so we should actually be able to have the entire stack of cards. When we do the Cyberpunk benchmarking stream, we'll be able to show all of those different combinations. So we're working on that stuff already. So I believe we will have a 6900 XT to show off on that. This is a good-looking Mobo. You know, it's hard because I got Trey here, and he's a good-looking man, and here I am,
Heck
this
yeah,
good-looking Mobo, and it's like, it's hard to compare. But one is, I think one is definitely better than the other. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this. Who here is new to the channel? Who here is new to the channel? Love to know who's new. Let's get a raise of hands. Raise of hands and new. And again, I also want to say thank you to all of you folks over at Newegg's Twitch channel, because you guys are incredible too. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, awesome. Look at all the new people. See, Trey, you tell me nobody knew. Shut! Put your hand down.
Oh, sorry. So
you've seen no new people here, but we got new people coming in here, and I'm super grateful for that. We got a raid today. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Great day.
Okay, there's a couple people, 2 or 3 builds. So let's walk through a motherboard, because some people don't know what a motherboard is. They know what the fatherboard is, but nobody knows what the motherboard is. The fatherboard. Here's a motherboard right here, just to walk through the different parts we have up here. Top hit left. This is our EPS CPU power connector. This is the thing we're going to plug in that's going to power all this, almost this entire left side of the motherboard. It's called the VRM, and then we have our AM4 socket, which has been Ryzen since Ryzen was a Ryzen from the womb. You like that? Did you like that? The Ryzen from the womb. So anyway, right there. This is what basically gives it, like, does things like overclocking, all that sort of stuff. You'll notice it has 2. It has a 4-pin and an 8-pin. The 8-pin's the only one you actually need. If you were to do, like, if you were like Gamers Nexus, if you were going to go hang out in Jay's 2 cents and those guys to do some serious overclocking, then you might plug in the other one to basically unlock what's called LN cooling, but you don't need it for everyday use. It takes a lot of power to really kind of push these boards. This right here is RAM. It's where you put your RAM. You don't RAM the RAM here, but this is where you place the RAM very carefully. It's actually dual channel RAM. We have 2 channels. There's a channel here and a channel here. This is channel A and channel B. In order to activate those channels, you have to have at least 1 DIMM in each slot pair. So you'll have it in A2 and B2 if you only have 2 DIMMs. Up here we have our CPU power connector. It looks like we've got an RGB connector here. We've got 2 more fan connectors here. And then right here we jump to the 24-pin power, the 24-pin motherboard. This is what powers everything else on the motherboard. Down here, this is our SATA SATA connectors. This is where we're going to plug in all our hard drives. We've got 4 right here, and then we've got 2 USB 3.2 connectors right next to it, which I like. that these are sitting off of the edge versus sticking up. These are some of the hardest connectors to put in just because they're so bulky, and so it's nice when they do this. We got 2 additional SATA connectors down here for 2 additional hard drives. We've got our front panel connectors here. We've got 2 USB connectors here. Then we've got 3 more fan headers. We've got another RGB header here, and then of course we've got our audio right here. Now, in the center here, this is where like your basically all of your slots go, like your graphics card, your M.2. We've actually got an M.2 card slot here and an M.2 card slot, M.2 drive slot here, M.2 drive slot here. You've got 1x16 and 1x8 PCI graphics slot, and then you've got 2x1s. So, and then this is an X570 motherboard. So a lot of people say, well, what's the difference between X570 and B550, which are the 2 motherboards you need for a AMD build? And the reason is that X570 is actively cooled because the chipset just runs a little bit warm, and then everything in the lower section here is PCIe Gen 4. So that's kind of the 411 right there. Imwe, thank you very much for the tier 1, the gifted subs. That's awesome. You should not download any RAM, DJ Knight for life. That is not a good idea. So that's how you get viruses.
I can't download RAM.
You can't download RAM. Yeah. You should not download RAM. Don't do what my buddy did. Don't do what Trevor did and go download his RAM. And then he keeps asking for free PCs. No, he doesn't. He doesn't do that. Okay.
This is my PC, right?
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
me, right?
Yeah, this is yours, not. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna see how this is going here real quick, and everything's going good. Okay, I think we're all good here. Everything's peeled, so let's go ahead and put in our CPU. Like what the headers do. So one of the questions that people are asking, what the headers do. We'll do a quick rundown. I'll just talk about what the different headers do real quick. I think it's good to see those kind of questions, and maybe I didn't answer that. Okay, so I'll talk about what the different headers do that you're going to hook up today on the motherboard. We have a little bit more time. So this header right here, this is called a fan header. This is where you're actually going to plug in the fans that we have in different cases for the motherboard. And you'll see me use this one. This one is specifically for the CPU, and that's what that header does. This one right here is an RGB header. When you have RGB, there's 2 different kinds. There's 4-pin and 3-pin that come off of RGB devices. You will not see me be using this today, but if you did, this is one of the places you plug it in here. This over here, again, fan headers. This is where we're going to put power. That's what this header does. SATA, these ones right here are for hard drives specifically, so they have a special connection. This header is called USB 3.2. You'll see me plug this one in. It's usually for front panel. It's the faster of the USB 3, USB Type A connections. Down here at the bottom, these are USB headers. You're going to see me use these because you'll have to use these for things like AIOs, etc. This is your front panel header. You're going to see me plug these. This is where all your front panel connections go. And then again, some of these you don't have to worry about. They do have uses, but you very rarely do we actually use them. Again, we showed you what fan headers are here. This one is also an RGB header, but this is a 3-pin, so different voltage. And then finally, you've got your HD audio header. So those are all the headers that, just kind of walk you through the headers that are on the motherboard. So let's go and do our CPU though, because that's what's next. So let's open this bad boy up. Where is my drink? There it is. I need my drink. Bum, 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 bum. You're welcome, Sir Sitsu. You do not need, so somebody's asking, hey, for PCIe Gen 4 with large heat sinks, you do not need the heat sinks. The heat sinks that are actually on the boards are good enough. You do not need to use the heat sinks if you buy those. If you want to, yes, you would just remove those sections and leave those on, but they are not necessary to get the full power of the PCIe Gen 4. The drink is Ice Black Cherry. It's Black Cherry today. Yeah. I actually came with it halfway empty, and now I regret that. I should have brought a full one. So, it's like yesterday I didn't actually.
3 more hours of the stream there.
Oh, I don't think it'll be that long. The funny thing is like the reason that this will not take long is because I don't have RGB. So RGB takes so much time. There's none of that in this build.
Yeah, but you always say.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see. We'll be done in 10 minutes. 7 o'clock. We'll be done. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're just taking out our CPU here.
10 minutes, so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It won't be done in 10 minutes. Okay, so we're just pulling these things out, going from here. Okay, and there we go. And then we're gonna save this box because I have some spare It's always good to save one of the boxes. Okay, so here we go right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this right here. It's actually not vinyl. It's like a special cloth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off like so, just pull it back, and there you go. That's how you know your CPU is ready to install. And then you're gonna grab your 5800X. You're gonna touch it from this, not touch the bottom pins or anything like that. And touch it from the side. Try not to touch the IHS. The way that you know that you have it right is that the Ryzen will actually be vertically oriented, not horizontally oriented like Intel. Gonna drop it in like that. Just wiggle it. Just make sure it's in. Just gonna go and push that down just like that. And that's it. There you go. That's how you know. That's how you know it's in like it's supposed to be. And then I'm gonna put that right there because we're gonna use that later on. Okay, so now we've got that in. Let's go ahead and install our RAM, which is right next to it. So we've got dual channel. We're gonna be using all of the slots. Now this one, you actually have to do the bottom and the top. And here's our non-RGB RAM. I don't know if people are gonna be able to handle this, dude. I don't know if people are gonna be able to handle this without RGB. I do not know off the top of my head, Medward. Yeah, I'd have to look, and it can be different based on how many the individual motherboard is doing with X5 with the X570 chipset, which can add more. So it's not I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know that for just as a thing. There is no performance difference between RGB and non-RGB RAM. No, that's not a thing. I mean, people would argue there is, but there really isn't, no. So the only difference is that one lights up and makes it look prettier, which makes you feel more performant.
If you don't want to watch this on Twitch, you can watch it on YouTube.
Yes, if you do not want to watch this on Twitch, you can head over to youtube.com/Robeytech and watch it there as well. We are streaming to there, we're streaming to YouTube, we're streaming to Facebook, we're also streaming to twitch.tv/Newegg as well. Ooh. We're so popular! It's so popular hanging out at Robeytech every day! I don't know why. That feels like that personifies.
Have you ever seen 8 Crazy Nights?
No. I've seen 7 Crazy Nights. 9 Crazy Nights, but I've never seen 8 Crazy Nights. Okay, there we go. So we got some extra peels in here. These are peels that I don't find fun, but they're all peels, and there's 4 of them.
Is this a live show?
Nope. This is pre-recorded.
This is pre-recorded.
This is pre-recorded. It's always fun, like to sit there.
There's a lot of that in chat right now.
Oh yeah.
Is this
okay,
live?
so
no. We're not live.
I want to tell you something, guys. I want to tell you one of the things I am looking forward to the most when this human malware situation ends is I have a little practical joke I like to have, that's just I think fun, and I think if you want to pull this off, this is a very dad-esque thing to do, dad practical joke thing to do, but I like to go into like a fast food restaurant, you know what I mean? Now, if you're gonna do this, you have to be like Serious Sam. There's no chucklehead. You can't like start laughing or anything like that, but you gotta go up to the counter, okay? Here's what you do is you go up and you're like, hey, you go up to the counter. You gotta be kind of nice, like, hey, or hey, how's it going? Or hello, fine member of the establishment, okay? And again, serious face. If you have friends, they can't be laughing or anything, you gotta have a serious face. And then what you do is you just point. Like, you gotta point. Like, that's a key part of this whole thing, is pointing at the menu, and serious face all the way, and then order something not on the menu. But look very intentional about the fact that you're ordering something that is on the menu. This is a lot of fun, and I'll tell you. So this is something you're gonna do if you're just looking for some. If you're looking for a little bit of fun. So you go in there and, like, say for instance, you like, if I did this at like, Chick-fil-A or whatever it was. You walk into Chick-fil-A and you're like, hey, how's it going, chicken entrepreneur? And it's like, hey, how's it going? And it's like, yes, I would like to order the Chick-fil-A Fun Basket. And then you'll get like the same response almost every time. When you go in there, you get the same response every time, and then they'll go like this. They'll go like, yeah, oh, the Chick-fil-A Fun. Yeah, I think that was a limited time offer, the Chick-fil-A Fun Basket. I don't think we have those anymore. And like just watch him get kind of angry or like flustered, and then they go down and they start looking. They're like, yeah, Chick-fil-A Fun Basket. Yeah, I think that was a holiday special. I don't think that was.
As someone who works in the food industry, I'd get so mad at you. I'm not working with this guy.
So anyway, if you want to have a little fun, there's a little idea and then have some good time. But then there's always going to be people like Trey who's going to be like, yeah, that's not on the menu. That's not a thing. Can you go away, sir?
You don't know how many times, like, so I used to work in a deli department at a grocery store. Someone would come up to me and be like, yeah, I want like the barbecue chicken that you have. And like, I haven't had that for 5 years. No, I got it here last week. No, you did not, sir.
But see, here's the deal. Like, if I went up to you and I said like this, I was like, "Hey Trey, yeah, I want the barbecue chicken." And like point at the thing.
Don't have it.
Oh, well, that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work in terms of it. Okay, so here we go.
I probably wouldn't play along and be like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. There's 4 people in line behind this, so what do you want?
Can you please do this? Okay, so there's a little slot in the PCB right there. What you're gonna do is line that up with a little slot in the RAM. You just pop it in there. Just click it in, and you get a nice little soft click, click, click. It's so quiet. It's so yeah, that goes like that. Okay, and the same thing with this one. Just gonna keep doing that, and then you're just gonna get a nice click.
Did you get shot in a game?
Thank you very much for all those gifted subs, guys. Okay, and one more time, we're gonna pop this one in here.
Rapture, I know you don't have any Chick-fil-A's, but you sure do have plenty of A&W's with that fresh goodness root beer.
Yeah, so you go in there, you just go in there like, yeah, yeah. Can I get the Funfetti float? Can I get the Funfetti float? I'd like the Funfetti float. If I could get that, that would be great. You just gotta, and you gotta look serious. Like I'm telling you, if you're chuckleheading, that's not gonna work. But if you're like super serious, like, yeah, I'd like the Funfetti float, please. And then people will be like, what is this? And then it's fun. So yeah.
Go up and order the McRib before they bring it back.
Yeah, to the
I like 3 McRibs.
Oh man. Yes, there is a difference between slots 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. There is actually a performance difference if you do not stick them in the primary slots. So you do need to stick them. In fact, it actually shows you on every motherboard almost now, showing you where to install them right here where my pinky is. I need to cut my pinky thing. But see, it says right there where first. You will actually see a performance difference if you do not stick them in the right slot. So let's get the M.2s in now and get those installed. I hope everybody's having a fun time. Somebody's asking what kind of clock is that in the back. That is DeVoom, and we will actually give you a link to that right now. So there you go. This is CL. So which would be better for 5900X? So 4,000 megahertz. So typically there is actually a formula you can use, and I don't remember it off the top of my head. But basically, in most cases, if it weren't for the Infinity fabric, CL16 at 3600 would actually be better than 4000 at CL18. But because of how much better the performance is for the Infinity fabric, 4000 megahertz RAM at CL18 is better for a 5000 series GPU. And that's just because of the way that Ryzen works. So that is not that usually the thing is that you can use a math formula, and I forgot what it was. I'll have to look it up, but it's basically you take the number, multiply it by like 2,000, and divide by a number, and then that'll give you what your overall latency is in milliseconds. And usually, the lower the CL times the frequency divided by this number, it'll tell you what your overall your latency is, and you want lower latency. But in the case of Ryzen, that's not necessarily true. So there you go. A little information for you today. Actually, so Gamers Nexus did a test. And they found that quad channel RAM actually performs very well on Ryzen motherboard. I mean, sorry, with Ryzen CPUs. In fact, it's probably the stuff that performed the best. The problem is that when you're talking about, and by the way, I have done the peels for this on all of these things. When you're talking about the cost for quad channel, the cost for performance, the cost. When you're doing about the cost, yeah, I'll take the Funfetti float there. Yeah, no, when you talk about the cost, it's not worth the cost for the performance upgrade, but it is the fastest. Funny, because I was at the only micro center I've ever been to in my whole life, one time, and there was a guy there talking to somebody who's like, yeah, you should go watch the Gamers Nexus art video and, you know, maybe look into quad channel. I was like, yeah, you do understand quad channel is significantly more expensive than dual channel, and when you're talking about price per performance for your, so basically like frequency per dollar, it is well not worth the added bonus. He was like, yeah, that's a good point. Like, then why would you tell that to a customer? You know what I mean? Like, tell them the whole story. Don't just say if you want I want the moolah.
I wonder if you're commissioned in Micro Center.
Maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Micro Center and be like, yeah, so I'd like the Ryzen 9 5010 and like just point at something.
I want the Ryzen 9.
I want the Ryzen 9
6000.
I'd rather, yeah, I came in for the 6950. It's just right there on the board.
Yeah.
You owe me that. See
You
what,
owe me that.
You owe me to see what they do.
Roby,
Yeah.
have you really done what you just told people to do?
What did I tell people to do?
Go into the
No,
fast
no,
food
I
places?
haven't. I just saw that joke and I was like, I want to tell people to go do this. I have not actually done that, so.
In the back of my, I'm like, has he really done this?
I've done a lot of things that have been super funny in my life, and I will do this at some point in time and film it on TikTok, but I have not done it. I did not know. So I didn't know that they worked for commission. That kind of makes me sad.
No,
Somebody just said that they
did?
make. Yeah,
Oh.
they do. So okay, so we're getting out our Western Digital Black NVMe drives right now, and getting ready for the final frontier of installation with these Western Digital Black NVMe drives. Yeah, don't worry, no Micro Centers in Seattle either. So it's not just Canada.
Man.
Oh yeah, they actually follow me now, and they've been like tweeting to me, and I'm like, you teases.
You should be like,
Yeah.
you're blocked until you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm blocking Micro Center until they freaking release that they build.
I will unblock you once.
I will
you come to
unblock you when you
Washington
actually come and put one in Seattle. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I like Micro Center; they're good. No Micro Centers in Asia. No, that's probably not happening. No, Herbert, it does actually work. So it is actually. I haven't tried it myself. What I'll do is I'll find a link to the Gamers Nexus article. Sorry, the Gamers Nexus video, and put it in here. I don't know enough to tell you one way or the other, so I apologize. It was just one of those things that I watched, and then I was like, yeah, this is interesting. What is this supposed to plug into? Is this supposed to? Oh, the whole thing came off. Oh, that's nice. I've seen that before. That's just an MSI thing. Okay, let's get our standoff. I was like, this doesn't seem to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, so we're gonna hold this like that.
I don't know. Would that be a disaster if Micro Center teamed up with GameStop to start selling PC parts?
GameStop at one point in time was going to do that. They were gonna start. GameStop was gonna start selling PC parts, and then they stopped. GameStop. Yeah, that was like a thing. And then they were gonna remember then. Well,
when they tried selling cell phones.
Yeah, and then but it wasn't just that. It was also like they were gonna have like experience centers. So like you didn't go into a GameStop just to play. Like you actually got to go play games as well. And so, but I think human malware happened, and then that whole plan kind of fell apart. So,
right.
Okay, what we're doing right now is we're just going in there. Again, there's a little slot on the PCB. Just gonna stick that in just like that. Pop it in. You're gonna get a nice click. It looks like a diving board. You're gonna screw this in like that. Little tiny screw. And you just pop that down. And again, I've peeled. I know everybody asked. I peeled the thing right here.
I watched them.
And then we're just gonna turn that over and pop it in.
You know what Pepperidge Farm remembers?
What Pepperidge Farm remembers?
Yeah.
With like my personal data? I don't know what we're talking about here. What are you talking? What is Pepperidge?
When fries was great.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh man, that's bad. Nobody remembers when fries was great. I wish fries was better. There was a time I used to enjoy fries. Like I'd go in there and they like did okay. Like they had like pretty good stock.
Yeah.
And then they
would have motherboard deals.
Yeah.
Combo deals.
Yeah, and they'd have like a lot of that stuff, and now they have nothing. We just have sadness, and we're reminded. Okay, we're just popping this in now. Again, we've already peeled
What is
it
the
all.
motherboard you're using again?
This is the MPG. It's got a long name. The MPG X570 Gaming Pro Carbon Wi-Fi is the name of this motherboard specifically. It's 50 bajillion letters long. I'm gonna grab a little bag for this gentleman.
People know what happened. Like their partners, they started pulling out. They went.
No, it was because a lot of the stock that they got was from companies in China, and when human malware started, they couldn't get shipments anymore. And it's a privately owned company, so they're.
Well, how come they don't carry any
now that they're having to redo all their vendor agreements because they're like having to re-get all new vendors is from what I was told, right? So, and a couple people interviewed, like I think Bitwit did a whole video on it because he was like, look at how depressing Fry's is.
Right.
Okay, so there we go.
They switched their business model.
Or something like that. And so it's just taking them a while, like, you know, a whole year to get it rejiggered. Yeah. I mean, it's not quite a year. Like they started in March. Like, oh yeah, I guess they start. Yeah, I think we're just now at a year.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
longer
January.
Than that it's been going downhill.
No, it was like post-Christmas last year. Is when we really started to notice. That's when you remember. I'll have the funfetti tomatoes. Yeah. I'll have the caprese salad from Chick-fil-A. They'd be like,
walked into Fry's and they're like, hey, we got these Intel Celeron 5s.
Like, what? Like, all right, give me 10. $700. Wait, what?
Yeah, we gotta make up our money somewhere.
So. Yeah, we do it. We're the exclusive. We're the exclusive seller of Celeron. Okay, we're just gonna take everything out from this right now. Get it prepared. Who's prepared?
You know what, I kind of noticed that if we're not crapping on the Verge, we're crapping on
We gotta crap on one or the other. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are simply going to prepare our motherboard for the AIO. We're going to the top down here. We're gonna remove these extra brackets. There we go. Get the brackets in focus there. Okay, I'm gonna remove these 2 brackets to prepare for the AIO.
That's the thing I've seen people do is like go to Burger King, order a Big Mac, or go to McDonald's and order a Whopper.
Yeah, that one seems done. Mine's true hilarity.
That's dumb.
That's dumb. But mine's funny. I wasn't really saying that. That would be funny, but I'm pretty sure like people are used to that. But if you do something and you look super intentional about it, I've noticed like I have gotten into some pretty funny situations. This is true. Like I remember one time we were in Washington D.C. and this was well before like anything kind of scary. But I'd walk in there and I'd be like, I'm here. I want to look at the closed section of the library. It's like, who are you? Well, I'm supposed to be here. I have the thing. I just make up a name and then they'd be like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah. Can you let me in? And then they'll just let me into the restricted section, stuff like that. Where if you act like you know what you're doing and it's not really a big thing for you to get into it, most of the time they'll just kind of let you get you what you need. So you just gotta look like you're intentional. That's what it is.
You're not on the list. Check your other. You're not on that list either.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to leave.
I think it's gotten. I think now with the interwebs, like it's become a whole lot harder to have that stuff happen.
Right.
But, okay, so these are the brackets you're going to need when you do the installation. These are these funny little AMD ones. You don't want to remove the back plate. You just want to pop these on like so. Pretty easy. And just screw those down.
Someone asks, is that how you get your RTX cards?
Yeah, I just walk in and be like, yeah, I'm supposed to pick up 10 of these? Yeah, just go ahead and just charge them. Here's my card. Just give them right now. Those are mine. That pallet right there. Just go ahead and put it in my truck. And then they're like, well, okay. You know who I am? You know who I am? They're like, no. I'm like, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Wah, wah. Okay, so our motherboard is now completely prepared. We're going to put it over here in the staging area, and then we're going to strip our case. Look at this. It's very, I mean, this is like probably one of the most like bare. It's not that it's not attractive, but it's a very
32 gigs.
No business. You know what I mean? All business. Sorry, it's a very all business looking selection we have here. So here we go. We're gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna move on to the next phase of the PC, and that is called the make the case great. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, here we go. Lower this just a tad here and prepare for the next part. I'm the new fries vendor. Oh, that's funny. Okay, here is our case. Now, like I said, this has no RGB, no tempered glass window, nothing. This is a stealth build, like both sides, nothing. So, it depends. DeBoom is asking, is it better to have 4 or 8? It really depends on if you plan on upgrading. If you think you're gonna need 64 gigs, it's better to do 2 times 16. There is no performance difference though. Okay, there we go right there. We're gonna take off our doors here. pull off from the other side. Oh, come on. Everything's okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just had to flex a little. Did you see my tweet last night? That was I had a lot of fun posting that tweet. It's like, hey, I wanted to do push-ups today, but I didn't do any. I fell down and I had to use my arms to get up, so that's pretty good. I want some chocolate. That's what I posted last night. People seem to think it was pretty funny. Oh man. I know people got them ordered, but also dropped today as well. Can you have DIMMs that, no, you should not. You need to do all the same. I do one, exactly, Daboom. I do one sit-up every day to get out of bed. That's my goal. I don't actually do a sit-up. I just kind of roll onto the floor and then I lay there in a sad position. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take off this. We're just getting the case stripped and prepared. There's very little we have to do to this case. This is what I was talking about. All the fans are already in. I'm not adding any fans. I'm keeping all the fans the way they are and just taking it apart just to make it lighter. But at first, like I feel bad because I had Trey go and look for a bunch of fans and I realized, oh yeah, they're already all in here. So thank you for finding those fans, Trey.
No problem.
There we go. Pop that out. Because the ones that are in here are actually really nice fans.
We have tons of fans. Oh yeah, find the ones with this logo on them.
Look, they're all there.
Like,
see, they're already installed. Does that make you happy? No.
No, so you're like, go find me 7.
Okay, so we got all the
3.
We got all the fans. We got all the fans in here. What we could do is we could actually, I think, we're not going to do that because there's no benefit. You could go to 3 140s, but given that there's nothing that needs cooling on the bottom, then this is the ideal cooling scenario anyway. Okay, so our case is pretty much ready. Like there's nothing to do. I don't have to add any fans. Like this is what sometimes costs like an hour of time is just me putting fans on.
Oh, I know.
They're already, shut up!
I was just talking about doing timestamps.
Oh yeah, there we go. So we already got those already done. So the case is like, we're just gonna go to installing the installing the motherboard. So okay, there we go. We're just gonna make sure this is good. Okay, you got a little bit of a tight thing here. It's being a little tight, so we're gonna loosen this up a little bit. It's gonna interfere with the.
Not 9 fans on this case.
No, only we're gonna have.
That's on the
1, 2, 3, 6. We're gonna have 6 fans. My brain was hurting there.
We're not doing a Leland Lee.
No, we're not doing it. We've done enough. We've done 3 in like 7 days. I'm okay with not doing an 011 dynamic for a while.
How many Phanteks cases have you built in the past 2 weeks?
Quite a few. We actually have some. The good thing is we're doing 2 brand new cases. Today and tomorrow. I mean tomorrow.
Well, today is it?
Nah, it's real. Yeah, this is the no frills version. Yeah, but we're doing no frills. Sorry, we're doing a brand new case from Phanteks tomorrow. It is a Phanteks case, but it's a new Phanteks case.
Yes.
And we're showing, and it's a small form factor case, which is cool. And then we're doing the Montech
20
case.
minutes to figure out how to get stuff out.
Yeah, I know. You were looking at. So and then we're doing the Montech case on Friday, and then we're doing the Carter and the Lee and Lee case, which we haven't done. We've only done one other build-in, so that'll be on Friday. Okay. So we actually have quite a few new cases popping out here. Now I just realized, where is the box stuff for this? Oh, okay. So we're gonna do one little check here real quick. That is true, Icy Sniper. Thank you for making me feel better about myself. Okay, while we're doing that, let's look at a dad joke. Let me do a dad joke real quick. Let's get the next dad joke. Why did the CPU go broke? A reboot cleared out all its cache. Now it has insufficient resources. Nice, real PSI. Look, it's a PC dad joke. There we go. There's all our extra. Da, 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 da. We had a PC dad joke. It was a good one. It was a good PC dad joke. So thank you very much for that one. Again, if you want to get in and you think you have some good dad jokes, head over to our Discord server, pop into the dad joke section, drop it in there. I will give you credit Unless I think it's too good, then I'll give myself credit.
Ooh.
That's not true. That's not true. I don't do that. Okay,
What
so
a terrible person.
Yeah, I know.
Why do we watch them? Why
I don't. Why are you saying that? I wonder if it's gonna happen today. I'm gonna see what's going on here.
With what? Oh, the.
Yeah, with the giveaway. Any word? I just want to tell people. Okay, I'm getting information about the Cyberpunk because it was supposed to happen today, so I'm letting you guys know. Again, the giveaway goes live today. We're not giving it away today. Just the giveaway goes live. Guys, some of those subs are subs from YouTube, which do not count towards that. We have only 95 subs. So, okay, let's go ahead and pop. We're gonna go ahead and start screwing the motherboard in here. Do we need 2 separate PSU cables going? Yes, I have been doing that experiment just to be safe. That is what I've been told. We have not tested that yet. We have a new employee who is now joined us, and he is going to be doing a lot of that work so we can make sure we have a lot more of that data because I just haven't had the time between streams and everything else. So you should see more of that content coming from Robeytech. Robeytech, having more tech content. So yeah, guys, no entering. Stop hitting enter. There's no giveaway. How many likes do we have on YouTube?
Mute me.
Why do we have? How many likes do we have on YouTube?
Icy Sniper.
We have to. Are we at 800 yet, or?
624.
624. Okay, guys, we're at 624 likes over on YouTube. If we want to finish out that,
we will do a giveaway if everybody on YouTube right now hits that like button.
Yeah, because we'll do our first giveaway when we hit that first, and we just hit 100 likes on the 100 subs. Let's get that one out. Which this is about. We need to get those likes done. So, and then we'll do our first giveaway of the evening, which we've always done. I know YouTube will make it happen.
I know you guys miss me on the other streams, so you gotta make this one good.
Okay, let me update the giveaway count. This build's actually pretty close to almost done already. Okay, going to here.
He says that, then he's going to turn it on and be like, oh my
God. What happened? Oh, what happened to the goal? Okay, so sub goal, we're going to the next goal. This is for the $150 Newegg gift card. We have 100.
Good job, Twitch.
12. Okay, so the next goal is up, guys. There we go.
There we go.
Did it just jump by a ton?
818 on YouTube.
Wow, that was fast. That was like, wow, you guys.
Well, there's almost 1,200 people watching.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start that first giveaway. This giveaway, everybody, first and foremost, everybody say thank you, YouTube. Everybody say thank you, YouTube. Say thank you, YouTube. Everybody say thank you, YouTube. Stop saying enter. There's no giveaway yet, guys, and that's not even how you do it. Whoever you are, please whisper them and tell them. There we go. Everybody's saying thank you, YouTube, because YouTube unlocked this giveaway. So once I finish these 3 more screws, then we'll do that giveaway. Okay, so YouTube has unlocked it. We're going to be doing that first giveaway. You do not need to be subbed. You do not have to be a subscriber. You just have to be a follower to win these giveaways. Any giveaways that happen during the stream. Okay, so I'm getting confirmation. I'll know for sure on tomorrow. But the sub-only giveaway for the sub-only giveaways for the month of December is either a 3060 Ti 3070 and a 3080, or it's a 3090. So hopefully, I think I would love to know your vote on Discord if you'd rather have us give away 3 cards or 1 Uber card is the option. I think everybody's going to think the other one. So
I'd always vote for
3
more chances.
Yeah, more chances. So then 3 people walk away with wins instead of just the 1. So. Anyway, let me know. Everybody's saying 3 cards. Yeah, there we go. Okay, guys, we're finishing the. I think
all right, we're done. Let's turn it on.
That's all. Yeah, we're done. Everything's fine. Everything's finished. No, we're gonna put this out of the way, and we're gonna start the first giveaway. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Grab our CloudBot giveaways. This is for a Western Digital NVMe. Now, let you guys know, you only need to enter once. If you spam the entry, you could get timed out, which means you could not claim. So all you have to do is enter once. As long as you've done it once, maybe try it one other time, but outside of that, don't spam it. It only gets you in trouble. Once the giveaway will go for 2 minutes, and then we'll choose a winner. Once the 2 minutes is up, you don't need to spam it anymore. We do giveaways. The way this works is we do giveaways in small chunks. It's only for short bursts, and then we don't do giveaways again until the next one. So I want to be super clear. There's 2,200 of you. You're all very smart people, I think, and you could just follow the instructions so that way you don't end up with a really, you know, you won and then you couldn't win because you spammed it. So that's what's about to happen. We're starting that giveaway right now. Boom. Okay. Oh, no, we're not. Canceling that. Canceling this. Yes. Sorry, forgot to put the thing. And the entry for this is YouTube. Yeah. We're trying to make it better for our mods. This is like a lot of work for our mods. Okay, starting that giveaway right now. You only need to enter once. Okay, now let's get our AIO prepped. We're just gonna get our AIO out. This is like the longest part of today's build. This is it. Longest part right here.
Exclamation point enter doesn't do anything.
Yeah, exclamation point enter doesn't enter you. You have to follow the command. So I know a lot of people are new here. Just go with the flow.
One question I have, is it case sensitive?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think you just have to.
I'm just wondering.
It's a good question. I don't believe so. I think we see lots of people with all different entries. So 494, 498, 500 people are entering. The entry is going. I forgot to make. Oh, it is 2 minutes. Okay. So she's gone through, and luckily Blondie's gone through and reset it. Blondie keeps things. She runs a tight ship. You know what I'm saying? She runs a tight ship.
Where would you be without her?
Not here.
Where would we be?
Yeah, where would we be without her? Not in a good shape. So yeah. So thank you. Everybody say once we're done with this giveaway, we need to give Blondie some love. She does all the coordination. I know our mods and everybody else also a huge part of this whole thing, but Blondie gives a lot of time and effort to make sure that this runs well. So yeah, I'm super grateful for her. We had a great conversation over the weekend. She's an incredible part of our team, and so super happy to have her as part of our team. Okay, there we go right there. Popping that through, and that is done. Okay, we still have 17 seconds left. Let me just verify that this is going in the right way. I want to put it this way. That means the fans go this way, which means this goes this way, and we've put it in right. Just all about verifying that I did it the right way. We're going to turn the fan over the right way, though.
Measure twice, cut once.
Exactly. Okay, so we're going to get our fans lined up. Look, these are NZXT fans. NZXT fans. There we go. Okay, so there we go. All that stuff.
So, I have some exciting news.
Uh-oh. Wait, did it happen? Is it
signed on Monday?
Yay! So just so the people who don't know, Trevor is buying a house. It has been a bit of a stressful thing. But he is. It sounds like it's now down to the end. He's finally. He's going to sign on Monday, and you're all invited to his housewarming party. We're going to put his address here in the public. You guys feel free to stop by at any time. All you have to do is knock on the door and say the words Robeytech, and he'll give you a meal. And his wife's going to kill me later. So, no, I'm just kidding.
She might kill you first.
Yeah, she might kill me first, so.
She might be watching, and she might kill you.
Whoa, okay. I'm just kidding. That's not true. I'd like to live for longer. No, she's cool. I got to meet her for the first time. She's super sweet. So.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody say thank you for Blondie. Congratulations to Beckern33 over on the YouTubes for pulling in the win, the GG.
I'm getting ready.
So there we go. That's awesome. Congratulations to Trey, and just a big shout out, obviously, to Blondie, who is the
queen.
Blondie is the queen, and she makes the world an awesome place.
Giveaway
and
is
the
over.
world would be a better place.
Thanks,
and the world would be a better place with Blondie and me and everybody at Trey's house for a party. There we go.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah. Anyway, congratulations everybody for that stuff. Giveaway's over. We're doing a small form factor build tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be cool. So if you want to see to answer that question, Kalik with the 6 month. Where is it? And he doesn't have the. That's awesome. Kalik64 with a 6 month sub. He's got his 6 month badge. That's often. I don't change the stock compound on the AIO very often. Usually it's only like when I do a test, but it's, I mean, most of the time, like the difference in thermal performance is actually pretty minimal to do it. But if somebody asks, I'll be like, oh, sure, that's fine. Okay, here we go. We're just popping these in here. Yeah. Yeah, we actually did the NR200P build live here on the show as well. That was a Cooler Master build. And that was a mini ITX build as well. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, and that's obviously a better badge, Kalik, but he also has, if you didn't have that, you would see the 6-month one. So yes. Kalik, I think Eternal was also one of the first as well, so which is pretty awesome. So, is she here today? I don't know if I've seen her here today. It's up to you. It just depends on, like, all in all, like, what you're going to get from a cooling performance standpoint is not going to make a difference in terms of what the PC is going to do. So, okay. So he's asking for another dad joke. We can do that. It says, where do you take someone who's been injured in a peekaboo accident? Where do you take somebody who's been injured in a peekaboo accident? Any guesses there, Trey?
I'm sorry, one more time.
Where do you take someone who's been injured in a peekaboo accident? The ICU. Thank you very much to Robeytech for finding. No, I'm just kidding. The Keiki actually found that one. So awesome job, the Keiki. I like that one. The ICU. Yeah, that was good. The ICU. That one's a good one. I like that one. Oh man. That was it. I like that one. Yeah, call the ambulance. We don't know yet. We haven't drawn the winner yet. I did get a 3060 Ti, but not via normal means. Thank you very much for EVGA, so we can make sure the Cyberpunk stream went very, very well. So that was a big shout out to Jacob over at EVGA for hooking us up with that one. Okay, we're almost done. Last fan. These are the only 3 fans I have to screw on for this build. Which is kind of refreshing. I like having like a chiller build.
We're waiting on confirmation for the Cyberpunk.
Yeah, we're waiting on confirmation. Let me see if I've gotten a notification here.
Oh, he's very polished.
8 p.m. We will, so 30 in 1 hour. 1 hour! 1 hour!
48 minutes.
48 minutes, I gotta finish this so we can pull the Cyberpunk PC. So you can pull the Cyberpunk PC in here. How's your back?
That thing's heavy.
It is heavy.
It is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. We'll show the Cyberpunk PC off at 8 o'clock, so we'll show it at the end of the show.
$5.
Okay, let's get him in here. Let's hold on. Let's call Andrew. Let's call Andrew. Let's get Andrew on the.
You got a $5 super chat from.
I got a $5 super chat. 8 o'clock. Hold on. Let's get Andrew on the. Let's get Andrew. Let's get Andrew from Newegg. Get Andrew from Newegg. We're calling him in live. Calling him in live right now.
Right now.
Right now. Let's hope he answers. Let's hope he answers. This will be really lame if he doesn't answer. Is it? He's not answering. Andrew, answer the phone. There's 2,500 people here.
Hi, you appreciate your choice.
No, he did not answer. Answer the phone.
Just text you. Why don't you answer the phone?
We need to call you. We need to call you. Call you. 2,500 of us. 2,500 of us. Okay, here we go. We'll see if he responds. Okay, so we got everything here. We got it all wrapped up, and we're going into 8 o'clock tonight, guys. Is when the thing goes live. Andrew's lame. He's not lame. He might be in the bathroom. That could be true. Oh, he says, okay. Here we go. We're calling him in. He says, okay. Here we go. We're gonna. He answered. Here we go.
Mr. Roby.
Andrew Choi. This is the Robeytech stream. We have heard confirmation 8 p.m. Is that true?
8 p.m. Launch the sweepstakes at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard.
8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys. You heard it from the man. Here he is, right here. This is not really Trey throwing his voice to the phone. This is not a drill. It is happening. Andrew, at 8 o'clock, we're going to bring the PC here to hype it up. It's going to be real.
Oh, yeah. That's rad. It's probably the best PC that you've ever built in my time. It is the most beautiful one I've ever seen.
Okay. Well, we just got to make it better. We got to do the next one better. That's what Andrew's throwing down the gauntlet. But there we go, guys. Andrew is here. on the phone, confirming with it, ladies and gentlemen. And we've been talking about how awesome you guys have been doing in terms of letting people know about 3080 and 3070 stuff. So thank you very much for that, Andrew. People are pretty stoked about the tweets and stuff. So they appreciate you.
Well, we appreciate them. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Okay, buddy. Well, we'll let you get back to it. We know that you're probably you're polishing the build or doing whatever you do, which is always be busy all the time. But there we go. Anyway, guys, we're gonna let him go and we're gonna get back to the stream. Bye, buddy.
All right, bye everyone.
Okay, Andrews, there you go. Confirmation from the Newegg. So at Newegg, 8 o'clock, giveaway goes live. We'll show off the PC here as well, what you can win. It's exciting. I'm so excited. I just can't hide.
Clip.
I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. There we go. It's going to be fun.
Ooh, someone clip that shimmy.
That was a good shimmy. It's a shimmy. Okay, so we're going to be doing that. I'm pretty excited about that. I know a lot of people are ready for that. Yes.
TMC.
Oh, man, I hope not. That was a short one.
And you're gone.
And you're gone, yeah. I've been building PCs for almost 4 years now. We have done, this is 209. This is the 209th oh, no, it might be more than that because I did like 5. It was pretty funny when everybody came over yesterday when we did all the work because what happens is I do all these PCs and then people come over on Tuesday and then I'm like, they're like, how many builds do we have? And I'm like, yeah, we have a lot. And so we've just been doing a lot of builds, which is pretty awesome. So at 8 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, that giveaway will go live. Okay, let's get this inside of the case though. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the hype going. Let's see if we can finish the build. I don't know, 45 minutes. Can we do it? You're like, it's not up to me, Roby. Let's see if we can finish the build in time for the giveaway. And then that should be when the second hype train happens too. So all of that stuff, it's like everything's gonna kind of line up here today for the show. What I'm doing right now is putting the cables in. I'm gonna put the cables in.
We're in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, we are in the Pacific Northwest. We're in the specific Northwest. It's very specific where we are in the Northwest.
The specific Northwest.
It's specific. Guys, there's the build right there. Blondie's been putting it down there. There's all the stuff. Okay. Okay, we're getting this in now. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, this is for something. Oh yeah, we'll be doing this a little later on. I think the only thing we need now is we'll need this, but let's get this out of the way and let's get our case in here in terms of preparing it for the AIO installation. Okay, side view. We're a little bit low. Get that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so yeah, now you guys can see the installation. I'm gonna grab my extra light. This is my extra light right here. Okay, let me throw this in here so you guys can see it a little bit better.
And let there be light.
I'm out of ice, so I'm gonna have to go to. Hey, Jake, thank you for that $5 super chat.
We're in the Seattle area.
Okay, we're at 110 subs. On our way to that 150. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're gonna go ahead and get all of our cables and stuff kind of put away up here. There's lots of room in this case too, which is why it's one of my favorite cases to build in. We're gonna take all these, kind of pop them in here, and then we'll.
Nice. We got Snohomish represented in here.
Whoa. Yeah, the case this PC that I'm building for right now, the person is actually here in Seattle. He'll be picking. He's a local. It's one of like I think I've only done like 3 local builds, so I don't have to ship this one. Okay, there we go. It goes right there. Oh, they're all out. Okay. So what we're gonna do now? Do our little contortionist thing because this one doesn't do very well with the.
Picking up some screws.
Picking up some screws.
Right there.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, got it. Magnetic power. And we're gonna put this right here. Screw that one in. There we go. Just get one in, and then we have one more we got to do, and then once that I have 2 in, they're all held in. There we go.
Yeah. Hop, skip, and a jump from Vancouver.
We can't go there though.
I know, which I'm so sad.
I know. I wish I could go there.
I need some 5 Alive.
What is that?
It's like orange juice, but they have like different flavors.
Oh.
They used to make it. They used to make it here in America, but they don't anymore.
Okay. They don't sell it here. They still make it. They just don't.
They don't sell it here anymore, or at least not over here in the West.
Oh, thank you, Chrissy Delamo, for saying that I like the TikTok content.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun with that.
Five Alive, which is like a regular. They have like a regular orange juice, then they have like a tropical one and a berry.
Huh.
And a peach citrus.
We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with our TikToks. We really do have a good time, and we have. We're actually going to start. Showing you guys how to do like CPU. We have CPU install TikTok coming out. How to install RAM. Like we have all sorts of cool, fun TikToks coming out as well. So stay tuned. We got more coming. Also, as a reminder, guys, the sub-only giveaway for the month of December is either going to be giving away a 3060 Ti, a 3070, and a 3080, or a 3090. We're giving away all three or just one. You can vote on our Discord channel. Let us know which one you prefer. If you are over, the only way to get in on sub-only giveaways is a sub-only on Twitch. We're going to be starting the YouTube subs in January. I know it's been a long-term thing, but we figured we'd do it as part of Robeytech 2.0. If you are watching over on youtube.com/Robeytech, all you got to do is pop over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, use your free Prime subscription, and your free Prime sub, and then you're entered to win. And then if you want to get extra entries into those giveaways, all you got to do is you can either gift subs, you can donate subs, or you can do what are called tier subscriptions, which are going to be the highest amount of entries, which is tier. Ooh, you are. Oh, I don't know if I can drink Gatorade though. That's like I'm cheating on ice right now.
Hey, if you're thirsty,
I am thirsty.
I can tell.
We also have if you do tiered subscriptions or if you subscribe for multiple months, those also get you extra entry. So just something you guys can do, pop it over. Then you can head right back over to YouTube and chill out over there. We have great communities across all of them. You can head back over to twitch.tv/Newegg and hang out there as well. Super appreciate all the Newegg people joining us. That's been super fun. It's been great. Guys, do you guys remember, who remembers the first Robeytech stream? Even on Twitch. Even on Twitch, I think we had 110 people that first time.
I thought we had like 50.
It was like 100. We had over 100 because we used to get like 50. We used to get 300 or 400 on Mixer, but we had about 100 people on the first stream. Here we are today. Just at 6 months, we've been streaming. We have 992 on Twitch, 1,195 on YouTube, and 210 chilling over on twitch.tv/Newegg. So 2,400 concurrent right now. You guys, thank you. This is like when I think
Wrong
about
camera you're looking at.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you, but I want to say thank you because it has been incredible to see how much you guys have been and joined us. It has made 2020, for all of the bad that's happened in 2020 has been an incredible year for Robeytech and our team. So thank you very much. I can never say it enough, and I just want to take this moment to say thank you again. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled content. The AIO is installed here. We're gonna go ahead and finish our little bits of little cable stuff. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna grab our little fan header, which is right here. We're gonna plug that. Actually, we'll do all this stuff with it laying down. Okay, so let's go to top cam and go to the next part. Okay, grab all these. I think the only thing we have left is we're gonna switch our stuff out, and then we can put all this little extra cables away.
I want to see 7 billion views. Then spread the word.
Yeah.
It's a Robeytech takeover.
Well, I'm gonna be DMCA'd after this, after my "I'm So Excited" song, apparently. So. Refreshing. Maybe Gatorade might join us too. Okay.
Just have a selection of beverages.
Yeah, we have a selection of
beverages.
Well, I will tell you this: when we do the new, we're moving to the new studio, which is supposed to happen this month. We are putting in a mini fridge.
Oh.
So that is going to happen because Robey needs access to his drinks. Okay, there we go, right there.
I saw Best Buy had a beverage fridge for.
Yeah, I've got
like a 112 can beverage fridge. Yeah, for
I've got
120.
I've got one already chosen. Like it's the same one that's in the other room, so it's a nice beverage fridge. I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, what do we need to do now? We're gonna go ahead and get our AIO installed. So first cable that we're going to worry about is this one right here. This is our CPU header. This is just going to make sure that our CPU is, our fan is connected to our CPU, sorry, our AIO is connected to our CPU fan header. The reason I do that is that pumps are going to fail more frequently than fans. And so if something were to go wrong with the pump and it registered 0, the BIOS would actually throw an arrow and keep it from booting and not have the CPU overheat. So that's why I am doing this instead of what people typically do, which is put it all on like an AIO header or something like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna run all these other cables.
Why don't you ask for the Xbox Series X fridge? I'm sure they'll sponsor you.
Ooh, I should ask. I should see it. I will have to see. Yeah, somebody even wrote me on Discord and said they really wanted me to get that Series X fridge. So they're like, hey, no, let's make sure he knows that this joke is a thing. Yeah, for sure. I'll reach out to Aaron Greenberg. We did a PC build for him and see if...
So, can we get a mini?
Yeah, can we get a Series X mini fridge? I wonder if I could have one made.
Series S.
A Series S mini fridge. Oh, we got to get that made. If somebody knows how to make custom fridges, reach out to me. We'd love to have a Series S mini fridge made for Robeytech. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, we're gonna grab this part right here.
$5 super chat.
Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Thanks for these videos. Gives people chance. Oh, you're welcome. And they will not be elusive forever. I know it feels that way, but there will be a point when you guys can all get them. That's why I continue. Some people are like, why do you make content for things that nobody can get? At some point in time, they will. And I love that they can use to go to Robeytech and find pretty much almost any price point video, minus like, now that we have 30, we'll definitely do some 3060 builds so people can find some like, super inexpensive ones. But for the most part, like, you can find almost every price point and like say, well, what do I like the look of or whatever it was and go from there. So, okay, so that's in. What were we gonna say? You're gonna say something? What were you gonna say? What was that? Huh? What?
Giveaway between the 3060, 373080. Is that 3 cards going to one person or 3 individuals?
three individuals. Yeah. I think that's better. I think that would be a better. I think that's a great.
That's what I would vote
I think that's a great one, and I think we'll draw that winner on Christmas Day. I think that's a cool thing to do. What do you think?
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll draw the winner on Christmas
Day. But the will of the people, right?
Yeah, it's up to them. Yeah, somebody could. Yeah, so we want to do that, but I think we draw the winner for that.
I would like
the first gift card we haven't given it. We don't. The HKTR was asking, hey, who won the first giveaway? The gift card. It doesn't work. It becomes more and more powerful. So think of it as like now it's almost $150 Newegg gift card.
With the Twitch sub, it gets you're upgrading the giveaway at the end.
Yeah. So
there was a winner for the YouTube.
Yeah, we had a winner for the YouTube, but we haven't done a winner for. There hasn't been another drawing yet. The next drawing will be the hype train giveaway, which will be around 8 o'clock, as well as win the Cyberpunk PC.
2 hours from when the last one ended.
Yep, that's the way it works.
I just let you know.
Thank you. And we started that. Yeah, we started right away with the hype train, so we should see that right around 8 o'clock.
Excited to see it. Can't get enough of the Robeytech.
I can't wait for the Cyberpunk PC giveaway to start. Oh no, you won't have to be here to win. So if you're here, if we draw you and you win, the sub only giveaway, you do not need to be present for that winner, and there will be no stream on Christmas. I'm just saying, well, I'll tell you who the winner is. We'll find a way to announce the winner. We'll probably announce it on Discord, and then that winner will ship out the cards.
Is the music loud for everyone?
It's not loud. It's low. Yeah, this is a clean build. This is a stealth build. You will not, when you close the door, you will not see it. This is supposed to be a hidden build. Like, almost like, hey, it looks like a pre-built, but then inside is stacked. This music is like, this particular song, I think, is louder than the others.
Super chat. $1.99 USD. Ian's Gaming. Can you guys do a video about a PC 2000 limit?
We already have one. There actually is a $2,000 limit PC. It's a 3080 build too. We've already got one of those, and it's up on the channel already. So yes.
People are saying that it's a tad loud.
Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit more. I think it's just this song, so we'll just go to the next song. There you go. There you go. Okay, so AIO is now installed. It's ready to go. I like this because the low profile RAM, we actually have the room to actually have the hoses on the side, which is usually not a thing with NZXT, with the X series or the Z series AIOs. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run our cables. We're going to run these, just do a little bit of cable management real quick, which on
Can
this...
you tell us why people are going for the 5900X or the 5800X?
Some people, it's because they have workstation purposes. Again, the clock speed is still a little bit higher, which means you are going to get better clock speeds for gaming. They are better for that. But again, when you talk about value, like, you know, you don't need to spend over the 5600. So you are, I mean, again, you're still getting more cores, you're still getting more threads. But that's why the 5900 is like the biggest jump. If you could go to anything, the 5900X would be the biggest jump. Is Ethan here? I mean, people keep asking, like, why did I don't block anybody on Discord, guys. I don't do that. We have moderators and teams of people. So if you have questions about me blocking people on channels, I'm not the person to ask. We have a team of people who handles all that. There is always a good reason. I'll be frank. So I do not overturn those. That is not my thing. That if you have questions about that stuff, speak to Blondie. She is the one who does that. She is the I'm just the talent.
He's just the face.
I'm just the face. I mean, I'm more than that, but like I try to be okay. Wow, so rude. So rude. But
Blondie said, direct questions to me.
Yeah, direct questions specifically to her, guys. Because
Ethan is watching on Facebook.
Hey, thank you very much for watching on Facebook. I appreciate the Facebook faithful. That's why I call them the Facebook. I just came up with that name. I didn't really call
You've said that more than once.
I have? Okay, good.
Oh,
yeah, I feel better about that. Our Facebook faithful who watch on the Facebook.
So Ethan is here. He's just watching on Facebook.
Oh, cool. Oh, God, I just unplugged this connector. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. Ethan's on Facebook watching. He's not hanging out on Twitch or anything like that today.
But said it on Facebook.
That's awesome.
Is that it? I heard it doing.
Okay, yeah, that was, I don't know what that was. Okay, we've got all that stuff. Let's snip these little cables so we got those all clean and nice looking. We'll pull everything taut on the other side.
Book I'm reading, they've been using taut a lot.
No, it's because they know. It's a great word.
Oh, that's for no.
Which book is it? Don't say it's Ready Player 2. Apparently that book is garbage, which makes me sad because I love the first book.
It is The Wheel of Time, book 12.
Oh, that's a lot. That's not, no.
13, book 13.
No. Next water-cooled PC build is, I hope, is Monday. It's either going to be the Mass Effect build, or I have to do that one soon.
Someone asked when the Carter PC is.
Saturday, 2 p.m. Saturday, 2 p.m. Okay, that's in. Okay, there we go. All of our stuff is good to go there. Now we're going to pull this tight or
Did you
taut.
put thermal paste on, or was it?
It's already pre-applied.
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 Or Wifer 1709.
Okay, just getting everything here out of the way. Oh, music just stopped. We're switch to the new. We're going to start the playlist over again.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it's still playing. Oh, never mind. There's still more music. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. It's just quiet now.
Yeah. It was just, it must have been just that song.
That song was pretty loud.
It had a lot of highs.
It had a lot of something. Okay, so that's all ready. Get this in the box of extras for him. Drink of Gatorade, which I enjoy. Thank you for that.
It says, could you show the booting sequence, like starting Windows and doing a BIOS for new gen Ryzen?
So we've actually already done that multiple times. We will have to see how it works on the MSI one. I haven't done it on this one. I think it works the same. Yeah, there's a BIOS flash button. I can see. It just depends on where we are in time-wise. So we do have the giveaway and some other things. But I have videos. We have done that last Monday. We showed it. We've shown it twice. So you can check that out if I don't get to it tonight. Okay.
Josh Conway says, hey, your AIO tubes are leaning on the RAM. Over time, your RAM will deviate slightly in the slot, may cause the slots to be usable with the new RAM. Please work with the AIO pump.
The AIO is not pushing on the, there, it is not. It is actually okay. So I'll show you zoomed in, but this is
It's
like,
ever so slightly above. It's not touching.
yeah, it's like, it's above, but neither, actually, yeah, if you look at this, it actually, this is the good thing about low profile RAM, is we are actually getting no pressure whatsoever. The RAM is like, the tube is actually above it. Like you can see, look, there's actually, you can see this can move all the way over. This is not hitting this RAM almost at all. It actually, only if I push it down, will it actually cause the RAM to move at all. So we don't actually have to do that. I guess if you wanted to, you could, but it's not, it's actually not hitting it. This is how I'm actually gonna have the RAM sitting. So we're actually good.
Again, Roby doesn't deal out bands.
So there you go.
To the mods.
Okay, so there you go. That is in, and it's good to go. Remember, this case is closed. There's not anything going in there from them. Okay, we're gonna turn this over and continue doing our stuff. We're gonna pull this through real quick. Make sure this is all pulled through, which is easy. And then we're going to kind of hook up the little bits that we have here. There's not a bunch to hook up.
Nice red patch.
And we're gonna go ahead and simply do, this is the, hey, make it look nice part of the stream.
Red patch just said that your explanation just turned him to use low profile.
Yeah, a low profile, yeah, it's low profile RAM, guys. That's the difference. Normally I would do the AIO the other way, which he is right. And I have rotated, like if you look at the build that we did in the Lee and Lee, I usually rotate them, but because it's low profile, I'm able to do that. Yeah, no cable management tonight. Case is closed. No, I'm still gonna cable manage because I want it to look good. Even if the case is closed, it doesn't mean be lazy. So we'll do some, just to make sure it looks good. Okay, this actually, because I don't have to use a fan header, I can use all of these on the fan hub that is right here, which is kind of cool. And I have 3 fans, and I have 3 slots, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use
Stop that.
What happened?
They're doing the explanation into it.
Yeah. That's because they're Newegg folks, and the Newegg folks, that's how they have their giveaways run their entire stream. So I think it's just because they're not used to it. Okay, there we go. We're just going to pop those in like this. And there we go. There's all of our fans are all hooked up. This fan header, though, does need to get plugged in. And so we need to run this one up. There we go. We're going to run this one. I think there's 2 fan headers on the side here. So we're going to run this right here. So we're just putting the front panel connectors through. There's not a lot of other stuff to do. We'll do all of the rest of the we'll do all of the rest of the cable management once the case is done. So
Case is Phanteks P600s.
Yep. So we're going to put that one right there. We're going to do this. What we're doing right now is we're just getting all our front panel connectors ready to go. So these are all our front panels here. We've got, these are all the first front panel connectors. I think this is going to have to, I might have been overzealous with this one. We'll have to see. And then this is going to run underneath here. Hopefully we'll have enough room. We'll find out once we connect it all. Okay, so that's USB for AIO. That's our front panel connectors right there. Okay, that's in. That's in. USB-C. I need to see where the USB-C.
Roby needs to make a hydrate command.
I know, it's like I've wow. This goes on the side. It's kind of weird. What we're doing is running USB 3.2 goes right here. Right there. HD audio goes down here. This is USB, this is front panel. This front panel connector goes right here. And then I don't remember, did we see USB-C on this motherboard? There is no USB-C on this motherboard. So there must be 2 in the back. We don't connect that. That's unfortunate. So no USB-C. I need a drink. It's like, I'm like getting... There we go. Better. So no USB-C on this particular motherboard for the front. And then we're good there. What else do we need? So that's gonna get cable managed. I think all the other front panel connectors are ready. So let's hook them up. Okay, so now we're gonna hook up all our front panels and go from there. So first one we're gonna do is our USB 3.2. This comes in a 90-degree angle. It's kind of nice the way this works because of this case. So we're just gonna pop this down like this and then slide it in. There we go. And that takes care of that. For our front panel down here at the front, we're gonna grab this. This is our USB for our AIO. So this goes one way, and I'll zoom in and show you all these in closer detail. I'm just getting them hooked up first, and then we'll zoom in and show it a little bit better. Okay, we have all of the front panels here.
What is that, 8 pounds?
Oh, you already started working on it?
Prepping.
Oh, he's prepping. He's bringing. Yeah, it's a painful case, but beautiful. We're getting everything ready for the giveaway. Okay, and then power plus and minus in the front here. Okay, I should have done minus first. There is minus. Okay, and power plus goes next to it. There we go. Okay, those are all hooked up. Come on, get in there. Okay, that's that. Okay, now we have our fan header. This goes right here. There we go. That goes right there. And then now we need, this is our HD audio. Okay, so all of our front panel connectors are hooked up. Ooh, this is still a little, I gotta have to pull that one a little bit. Tie that real quick.
Are X470 boards compatible with the new Ryzen chips?
They are. I do not know. I think they need a BIOS update. I don't think that they said that they're doing the X470. But I'd have to look. I think they went back and said they were going to.
Are the B
the B450 are. B550 is for sure. But B450, there's a BIOS update that you need that has not been released. ASRock released it temporarily, and then it got pulled down. So, because they said, the soonest they said they would have them out is January, and then they did it early, and then I think
$5 super chat. Catman the Brave. Hey man, I used to watch you in Bernadactyl.
Oh, power builds.
On Mixer. Glad to find you on YouTube. Still doing your thing.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, there we go. That's all good. Okay, so our build looks clean. Our front panels are connected. Let's show you zoomed in. We're at 15 minutes.
I see Sniper says some of them.
Some of them what?
I'm assuming some of the boards.
Oh yeah, some of them. Okay. So some X470s will. Okay, so we're cable managing, getting this cable managed stuff done.
T Crumpus says X470 and B55 and some X570 will need BIOS updates.
Okay, so there we go. That's as close as we're gonna get for this, but let's zoom in and show you this. Okay, so top left, what we have, this was our fan header. This is actually to the fan hub, to the Phanteks case, so that's what this one is. Then right here, we have our USB 3 from our front panel. Unfortunately, it's gonna keep this a little pushed out, but that's okay. Front panel connectors for all of the connections in the front. This is for reset switch, power switch, all that stuff. This is your USB for your AIO, and then over here you have your HD audio for your HD audio for your top panel connectors, etc. So we're good there. Take another drink, and then let's turn it over and finish our cable management.
E450X.
And then we can take this peel.
A520, B550, and X520 have compatibility with Ryzen 5000.
Thank you for that info. Okay. Now what we do, now that everything's plugged in, we can now do all of our cable management and get
Dang it,
there.
I want Taco Bell now.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
I'm hungry too.
I had dinner too.
I did not. I haven't eaten yet.
Why is that?
It's funny because Blondie even reminded me to eat. Well, she reminded me to order if I wanted baked ziti again. What is this?
Where do you get baked ziti from?
Mama something. It starts with an S. I think they close at 8 though. And I had it. I like the one day I was like really excited about it here on the stream, and then I went to order it before the stream was over, and then they were closed. But I'm not gonna. I already had it once this week, so I feel like I'd be gluttonous if I ordered it again.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be too gluttonous with my baked ziti. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're gonna start.
Mama Sortini?
Yeah, that's what it was. Mama Sortini. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That place. That's beefy. Yeah, that place is awesome. I love their food.
I've never heard of it.
It's super. I discovered it on DoorDash, and so
Where's
yeah,
that?
they're in Kent.
Oh.
So, and
That's
but
okay.
I don't know. I don't know where. I've never eaten there in person. I've just found it via DoorDash. But yeah, their place is super good, and their baked ziti is to die for, dude. So good. And then with their, I do it with
Zoom
the,
out.
Oh, sorry, zooming out. You get a great view of my wrist. We're just working on our cable management right now, guys. Getting everything prepped for the next phase of the operation here.
Someone's wondering, does Newegg have the ability to give you access to cards earlier than others?
No, they're a retailer. So they have the same NDAs as anybody else. And so it's actually even harder for a retailer. So like, even though they're a great partner and they do a lot, there's a lot that they are limited by, just like consumers. They're not like influencers, right? So they're not like, a lot of those influencer only things are done directly with the companies themselves, not necessarily Newegg. So no, there's no way for them to do anything without the permission of the card manufacturers. And in some cases, what'll happen is like for instance, say for instance, I was going to do a review of like a EVGA card early. Newegg couldn't pull it from their inventory. Like that's a lot harder than EVGA sending me what's called a sample. And the samples have a tendency to be, sometimes they're pre-release cards, so they're not even retail cards. So there can be some limitations to that stuff as well. But yeah, it's not, Newegg can't do that. They can ask on my behalf, like if we're gonna do a special stream or a build, and they're like, hey, can we do this? Then they might ask ASUS independently. But given my size more recently, there's been less of that because I've just become a bigger influencer, so to speak. And that's not me flexing, that's just numbers.
Right.
So I appreciate them. They have been a great partner. They've taken like a lot of things, like a lot of the things that you guys complain about, like has been me directly talking to them sometimes. Like, so the one thing I never want to be is one of the, like a person who's just bitter, right? Like, it's just like, I want to always be like a champion for you guys as best as I can be. And because I know that I can't do this without you guys, right? So, yeah, so they've been good. I think they have grown in response to that, both with working with me and other influencers to improve. And they're not perfect by any way, shape, or form, right? Like, they know that. They're just working to be better. And I like any company that's doing that is worth it. I think EVGA is another one that I have a lot of respect for because they're always striving to be better. And so I think that's always a good thing. Okay, there we go. That looks nice. We're gonna do it here. So we just have these little extra bits here. They're always like the more difficult things to deal with. Now, one of the fun things is, the better things to do, just because it looks a little cleaner, is to pull them up here and then do a little bit of management down below. We're almost done with the cable management here. And then we can finish the build, which is turning it over. There's actually very little to do. We got to put our GPU in.
They've been saying that for the past hour, though.
There isn't. There's very little to do. But I mean, come on, where we're at 749 versus where we typically are with some of the other builds is like.
I was still trying to mount the AI.
Yeah, I'd still be doing them.
Fans,
Yeah, replacing fans or something like that.
RGB connectors.
Yeah, stuff like that, which would be, which is where I'd be. So this is definitely going a lot faster, and I'm being a little bit more. I'm chatting more because we have the time. So. Okay, so we're just making sure that this stuff is clear.
I saw your big pack of zip ties down there.
Oh, they're there. I'm using the other ones, right? But I have like a ton of zip ties.
You have a huge package.
Yeah, I do. It makes me happy because I don't feel like restricted in terms of making something look nice.
Right. I mean, you shouldn't, because we could just go down to Fry's because they got a bunch of colors.
Yeah, I might have. That's it. But then I'd be supporting Fry's and their shenanigans. Who wants that? Okay, here we go. We're almost done with the cable management.
Oh, we're
151. We're going towards the goal. We're going. This is where it always gets weird to me, but it happens. Okay, guys, we are going towards the ultra part of the giveaways. So we've unlocked a $150 Newegg gift card. So what we're doing. So again, just to remind you, the upgrade, the more you sub, the better the giveaway becomes. So it doesn't stack, it upgrades. So now what we started with a $25 Newegg gift card. We're now going to give away a $150 Newegg gift card. But if we get to 500 subs, that becomes a 3070. And we gave one away on Monday, and we might give another one away today. So we'll see. You never know. You guys have been incredibly supportive, and all of the a lot of this money goes directly towards funding these giveaways. So.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I want this one right here. We're just doing the last of our cable management to make sure things look clean and controlled. And this is always like the time-consuming part, but I always like doing it because it just it takes a build to like the next level.
I was just so glad to see that UK retailer figured out that Scalper Group had 1,000 Xboxes and they canceled them, or was it Piet?
Oh. They had I don't understand why people tell that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, why would you brag about that?
Because you want the attention, or I don't know. Yeah, because you like the attention and make other people feel bad.
Yeah, well, they definitely succeeded to that.
We have that. We have this many. Ha ha ha. We feel no remorse.
Those people, man, I'll tell you. It's funny because I did that TikTok video where I was like, people, like, I get asked every day. I get an email probably at least once a day, DMs every day of like, hey man, I'm in the worst situation ever. If you could just give me a PC, that would be huge. And I wish I could give every person a PC. It's just not possible. And I know, like, it's just like the other thing too is like, there's like, I've been talking I've honestly been watching Linus, who does some things where there's a way for people to request free PCs, and he goes and they choose a sob story and then go and help, like one guy like lost his PC in a fire, and then they verify the story, and then in some cases they end up giving them giving away giving that person a PC, which is pretty cool. But I would the problem is that there's a lot of people who take advantage of those programs, and then you find out that they weren't being honest or whatever it was. I don't want to do all these yet, but I just want to put that one in, and then there we go, right there. So again, super clean looking.
My dog ate my PC. I have a new one.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that, What do you think? Looks nice and clean, right? Very clean looking cable management for today, and it's all nice and wired and cleaned up. And so you just want it, again, we want it to look nice and simple, and that's what we're doing here. We'll have one power cable here. And
PSU recommendation for a 3090 with the 5900X?
I would say a 1,000 watt is fine. 1,000 watt is fine. Okay. I think next step is to, like, we've got all this stuff done. I'm gonna do. I'm happy, but I'm not completely happy. So we're going to the backup bins. Do a couple more up here. Clean up and make it look just that much more. No, that looks a little bit better. Okay, now we're good. Now we can flip it over, throw in our extensions, and go from there. Can you find me a box of black?
Yes. One question.
What's
Do
up?
you think that retail prices for the 300 series would ever drop? Or
Yes.
They,
3000 series, yes.
Yeah.
I think they will, yeah.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? You know, all those scalpers just bought all those PC GPUs.
I
All
don't
the
think it'll.
manufacturers drop the price, and then they have to lose out on all that money.
I don't think that'll happen, unfortunately.
I know, but it's great to think
It'd be a nice, yeah. It'd be a nice, like, little, like, hey.
Did you want? I'm sorry. Did you say black and white? Or
Yeah, just black. No, just black. Okay. Okay, there we go. Flipping this over, let's do our next step, which is we're going to do our cable extensions. And then we're kind of at the tail end here. So let's grab our cables.
It was your dad messing up my organization skills. Yes, so he said, "Oh, I didn't know there was different colors."
You're like, no!
That's why they're like changed every week.
Oh. Okay, I got water. Yeah, I drank all the Gatorade. Okay, these are ice blue and black. We're gonna have black in the middle of the cable. Oh no, these are not. These are black and gray. Do we have blue and black?
I think I must have forgot to switch them out.
Okay, all good.
For pictures.
Grabbing the right cables here real quick. What do you guys think? Looks good, right? Nice clean build. Well, except for he wants to show it. If he wants to show it off, we want it to look good. Again, guys, it's not. It's just about. It's about doing what's right for the customer, right? And so I have talked to Ethan specifically, and he wants to make sure, like, it's a sleeper build, but he wants to be able to open it and people be like, wow, that's legit. And so that's what we're doing here. Even if you don't need them.
These are the best ones.
The blue and black.
Wait. Blue. Yeah. Yeah.
Blue and black. Okay.
Hey, can you want these?
There we go.
My hands are tied.
That little bit there.
They were telling you to hurry up so they can see the Cyberpunk PC.
Is that what they're saying? Guys, we'll have time. 8 minutes. I know that we're going to show it off, but the giveaway, we'll show it before. Don't worry, the giveaway is going to be going on a while. So even if you see it, the giveaway takes a while. But it will be going live in 2 minutes, and we'll show off the actual build here on the stream. We have lots of video of it and all that sort of stuff too. So, okay. I thought I would be faster. I never am. I never am faster. Little pop of color now, which I'm going to enjoy. I always enjoy putting a little pop of color into a build, and I think he did a good job choosing with these particular cables.
I think those are the best cables.
Yeah, they look really good. Okay, so we're gonna grab our 8-pin first. Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple of these. We just need one. Should just go on render.
Oh, you'll see Cyberpunk PC.
Yeah, don't worry, it's coming. It's here.
Know
you will know when the Cyberpunk PC is here. Yeah.
You will know what Cyberpunk PC is.
I feel like the notification just happened because I just got a Twitter notification. See if it just went live. We will get the giveaway link here shortly. Nope, that wasn't the, no, it wasn't. That was a different one. That one's also doing very popular. Okay, I'm looking at Newegg to see when it goes live. So I got it up and ready to refresh. It is not live yet. The only thing that's up there is like, hey, congratulations, all the 3060s are sold out. It's not a good, which is not as near as positive as the one that we're going to do here pretty soon. Okay, so we're just going to throw our 8-pin in and run this up to the top real quick. Oh, it just happened. Pretty sure it just happened. Refreshing. There it is. The Intel 39 Cyberpunk 3720. The giveaway is now live.
Did it?
Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna put the, hold on, we'll have the link. I'm gonna put it into the chat right now. Sorry, I'm gonna put it into the bot. So the bot starts doing its stuff. I'm gonna make the video go live. Hold on. So the Cyberpunk video is going live right now. I want. Okay, so the video is going public right now. I think if I remember how to do this all of a sudden. Oh, there it goes. It's going public right now. And it's going premiered. That's going now. Saving that. Okay, so the Cyberpunk giveaway video is now live. We're going to put the giveaway information in here. So I'll give you guys the link. Okay, that's going. We're going to put it into the chat. Where is it? Commands. We're going to. I'm putting it. Hold on, I'm getting it in there. There it is. Cyberpunk. Okay, there we go. First, okay, so the link is coming through chat now. Mods, that command is available to you, and then I'm putting it on the timer too. There it is, right there. Okay, and the timer is active as well. Okay, guys, so it's now posted. It's just gone live. And we are we're going. There it goes, and it is going and going. And the video is now live as well for people who want to check that out for the giveaway. And it's going. Okay, so video's live, and you guys can't see anything on the stream because I went and walked away. But it's okay. Now we got the first pop of color is here, and we'll show off the build here at the end. Okay, next up is this one. There it is. Yeah, that case is ridiculous. There you guys can go check it out. It's live and ready to go. Just like we said it would be. And we'll show it off here on the stream as well.
Yes, Roby built it.
Yeah, I built it. We built it here on the stream. Actually, you can watch and then you can watch the build video is live. It just went live just now. So. It's not going to be for everybody. If you don't like the way it looks, it's okay. You don't have to enter. PC giveaway is happening. You guys can check it all out. Like the commands and all that stuff. Our mods are starting to spread the word now if you want to get in on that. One of like 4 or 5 PCs were given away this month alone.
I mean, why wouldn't you just enter to have the parts if you don't like the video?
Yeah, please don't do that. It does include Canada? That's awesome. I didn't know. I didn't have control of that. Okay, there we go. All that stuff is in. So now what we're going to do is pop this open. Let's drop these in there. Okay. A little bit of that. No?
There's a lot of people from Canada.
That's cool because that's been something I know a lot of people have been asking for. So, okay, so cable extensions are in. Next part is just we're gonna add the get the GPU in. So let's do a little GPU love here, and then go from there. So yeah, exciting, exciting, lots happening. Oh, I forgot to do the. Hold on, let me throw the next command in there. Sorry, guys. Let's go to CamLink real quick so you guys can see that. Okay, here we go. Next giveaway command is also not happening, so let's do that.
I really miss going to Canada.
Where do we need? I need this. Okay, let's go to analytics. No. All widgets. No. Yes. I want sub goal. We're at 159. The $500. Oh, sorry. 9. Ooh, oh, sorry. Okay, that giveaway, the next goal is up as well. So we got a lot going on. There you go. Next goal is up. And we're going to open up our 3080. So lots of fun happening right now. Unfortunately, I don't think it's worldwide, guys. I'm sorry. It may be. I didn't know. Maybe it is.
We are not in control of it.
Yeah, we do not, like, again, the giveaways are run by Newegg. That's part of our partnership, which is awesome. So I'm grateful for that because they takes a lot of effort off of me. And that's what I know Andrew has been hard at work all day to make sure that goes up. Server error on the link. Is there really a server error? Yeah. I think that, hold on, let me see what's going on here. I'll check the thing. I know many people are entering it. Maybe it might just be really popular right now. Newegg. Oh, the giveaway's there. So the command works. Okay. Let's grab our GPU out of here. Now, when you're taking out an MSI card, it is always best to grab it from the back, just because of how they store it in their packaging, just as an FYI. Okay, there we go, right there. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be hitting Hype Train here pretty quick.
You did the November giveaway, right?
Yeah. No, wait, you mean the November sub-only giveaway? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. Someone asked about what happened to the November giveaway.
We announced that. I said on stream that we're announcing that next week on Wednesday. We'll announce next week on Wednesday. There we go. Okay, so here it is, guys. The MSI Gaming X Trio 3080. Look at that.
Beefy boy.
Beefy boy. Love that card. It's a nice looking card. It's also got a sag bracket, so it's gonna look nice. We'll pull the sag bracket off. I think these are, well, actually I don't think those are peels. I think there is no peels on this card, which is nice. Okay, we don't have to, we're gonna put this in here. Ugh. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to top down. Oh, never mind. It's ready now. There's the hype train. Remember, if we get this second hype train, second level 5 hype train, we'll do a 250 gig NVMe SSD as well, and give that away. So this is our second giveaway of the night, and our third one will be the at the very end of the show, which is the one for the subs. There we go. Okay, that is done. What we're gonna do now is grab this. Okay. Pop that down. We got some texts from Andrew. Check those. There might be another tweet. Okay. I don't know which one I tweeted. Okay. We will check that out a little bit later. So there's that installed. Let's get this in. And oh yeah, I forgot we gotta put in the sag bracket for sure on this bad boy. Okay, that is in. Now our sag bracket goes right there. Okay, we need to take all of these three out.
We're almost there.
There's one. There's two. There's three. We almost at level 5. Ooh,
Yep.
174 subs. You guys are incredible. You guys are all awesome. Thank you very much for all the subs. What are we at? Oh, we're not even.
We're in level 5.
We're in level 5.
2 level 5. And we're already almost a third of the way done.
Looks like this one is actually going to be. I got to take that one off too. Jeez. Like, hey, take off all the screws. Okay, now we can put in our sag bracket. We just want to make sure this one is all. These are all flush when you put these in. There we go, right there. This with our screwdriver. And when you put these sag brackets in, don't tighten them all the way down until you get at least 2 screws on, so that way you can level set it. And then you're good for putting all the screws on. Why is this? Oh, that's really far. Too far? See what I mean? You tighten it.
I see what you mean.
See what I mean? It's like I tightened it and then it wasn't able to hold the sag there. I wonder if it's supposed to go. Yeah, it should just sit right there. Okay. This usually goes like right here. There we go. Last screws.
Sunset. Was the November sub only card already drawn, or will it be?
No, it'll be drawn on
next
Wednesday.
week?
No, there's a process that I go through to pull in all the extra entries, and so it takes some time. Something I usually do over the weekend. I will also be sending cards out for all the people who won stuff in November. All of those winners will start seeing their prizes either mailed or shipped out or whatever it was starting next week. Okay, there we go. That is all in. We're good there. Now we're gonna see about getting our, now we're gonna put in our cables here. We have 3 of these. These are gonna go here. 278%, keep it going, guys. Thank you very much for that. Minute and 44 left. Thank you very much for all of that awesome support. All we need is a black single cable, which is unfortunate, but you have to buy 2 of these.
I gotta get a bunch of boxes tomorrow.
Oh, really? For packing?
Yeah, like we have some stuff packed.
Okay, we need
Spices.
1 of these. Yep.
1 of those, 3 of the other ones, 1.5 of the next ones.
Now I need these.
I love the look of it.
Yeah, I do too. When somebody's saying it, they didn't?
No, I'm just saying.
312%, guys. Thank you very much for all those. We're almost at 200, almost halfway towards giving away another 3070. It'd be crazy. Like, it'd be crazy to give away a 3070.
2 streams in a row.
Yeah. Oh gosh, come on. I'm misbehaving right now. There we go. Throw this one in there, and then this is just like to line it up. And then we do like 3 of these and pop them into the little gap down here. Level 5, guys. Thank you very much for all that stuff. We'll do that giveaway in just a second. I'm gonna get these 2 cable extensions on. I mean, cable management things on, these cable combs, and then we'll get them out. Get the giveaway going. There we go. There we go.
I think my wife's watching this stream, but she should be in bed.
Oh, really? Okay, there we go, guys. Getting this in. More cable combs, and then we'll have a pretty finished PC. These are tight. I can do this for fun.
Good job. Good job on the hype train. $5 super chat. I hope it's Steven. It's not Stefan.
What did he say?
He didn't say anything. Just $5 super chat.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, man. Appreciate it.
My wife, Miss Trey, on.
Oh, is she on here? Miss Trey is here. It's Trey's wife. She's hanging out tonight. She's supposed to be in bed, but she's up instead, enjoying the content with the rest of you. Everybody say hi to Mrs. Trey. She's here on she's on Twitch right now. So there
Yeah,
she
she's
is
on
right.
Twitch.
Yeah. You did. We haven't even just started. The giveaway just began. So quite a few times. There's a lot of time to get your entry in.
A lot of people in chat right now.
There we go. Starting to, oh man, that one middle one is like.
Ooh, you need a song command.
Song for what song? Oh, when people want to know what song it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Trey's already done a face reveal.
Yeah, we've already. Yeah, he has.
One and done.
We lost like 30 followers. It's crazy. That's actually not true at all. I gained 40, but lost 30. So I gained 10. There we go. Okay, there is our cabling for our. $2 super chat. What?
There's too many people in chat.
Oh, there we go, guys. Cable's all done. And now it's just PSU installation time. That looks good. I like the way that looks. That looks super sweet and super clean. There is no giveaway. I'm getting ready to do a giveaway. Okay, everybody say thank you, Twitch. Everybody say thank you, Twitch. Twitch is the one who unlocked this giveaway. Now, if you are a Twitch subscriber, you get extra entries into this one. If you're a tier 1 subscriber, you get 3. If you're a tier 2 subscriber, you get 4. If you're a tier 3 subscriber, you get 5. And Twitch subscribers always get extra entries into giveaways if you are a tiered subscriber. So this is, everybody say thank you, Twitch. It's awesome. They unlocked this giveaway. Let's go and do the giveaway now. And this is for the Western Digital, the second 250 gig NVMe. Okay, saving that one. Okay, giveaway. Let's just make sure it's set up for the extra entries. There you go. Okay, extra entries are going and starting that giveaway right now. Okay, now let's turn this over. Let's get our PSU installed, and then we're on our way. Oh, Blondie just wrote me. What'd she say? Please announce the command to enter. Oh, and the command to enter is Twitch, guys. It's not enter, it's Twitch. So there we go. If you're wondering what the entry command is, it's not enter, it's Twitch. So we're just letting people know. If you want to enter the giveaway, just do !Twitch, and then for the next 2 minutes, you only need to enter once. There's no need to enter multiple times. If you enter too many times or you spam it, there is a chance you can get banned, and I don't want to have that happen to anybody. Okay, the last part of this install is this. Ugh.
Is that real?
What? Is what real?
Talk about it later.
Okay. Okay, there we go. We're gonna pull this. We're just finishing out our cable stuff, our cable control now. So we're just at the very end of this build. I don't know if I think these are gonna have to go above, unfortunately.
Above, below, doesn't matter.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. That cable manager's ready. This ready. I'm gonna go right here. Pull that straight. Need a single cable thing for the corner here. Just control it. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, 3 seconds left, guys. They're texting me. There you go.
You're not wearing your watch today.
I forgot. There we go. That is in. See what somebody's saying. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, we are. She's gonna pick the winner now. Richo's 30. Richo's 30. You are the winner from Twitch today. You are the winner of the Twitch giveaway. Not that everybody could enter, but this one specifically, we got that. This was celebrating Twitch, and so the Twitch folks won. So congratulations, you are the winner. Now we're at the very end of the build, throwing these power supply in, and then we'll turn it on, and then we'll show off the Cyberpunk PC, and then we'll be done. Way past 8 o'clock, you know, way past 8. Like I said, I said I'd have it done by 9.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
There we go. Okay, cool. This is still, if I would have started at 5:30, but I didn't. Because, okay, there's our book. And then what do we need from here? We need none of, is that all Molex? Like, what is, that's all Molex. Oh, no, there's, what is in here? I can't tell. Oh, it looks like there's a couple things in there. So I'm going to undo this, and this has got, there's 2 EVGA cables. I wish there was, I think they would give me single ones, so I might hold off for that real quick. If I have singles. Okay, so there's our SATA cable, which we'll need. So we'll need one of these. This is SATA. There's our SATA cable, which we'll need. Right there. SATA. Nobody's SATA about me using that. That never gets old. It does. Okay. There's that.
Are you sad about that?
Yeah, I'm SATA that this joke is getting old. Okay, there's that one. These are, again, these look like dual ones there. So it looks like we have a lot of VGA cables. We have 2 already. This looks like the CPU and the other ones. So we're just going to grab this. This is our CPU and our CPU cable, which we'll need 1 of. Not going to use that one, so put that back in there. So we have 1 CPU cable, 1 24-pin, 24-pin PSU cable, and then of course here's his power cable. We're just going to put that in the box for him because I don't need it. And then we're going to take, we need this. We don't need, all we need out of here is the 4 screws, which are silver. That's interesting. Throw that in there. And then we're going to grab our PSU. And then we're going to put this over there. Okay. Okay. Let's see how EVGA smells. I still hold out to see if one smells like strawberries. Oh, that's not bad. That actually has a cologne-esque smell. So like, this is like, if I was gonna rate it based on smell, this GPU, the 850GA, best smelling PSU so far. That's high praise. That was just
that's
Twitter.
G5.
Yeah, sorry, G5, sorry. But it's an EVGA.
GA is in the other build.
Yeah, it's an EVGA G5. Okay, so we're gonna take 2 of these, of which there's 4. So we're gonna put in 2 VGA. There's VGA 1.
I feel like we've already done this one, but which bear is the most condescending?
Which what?
Which bear is the most condescending?
What? Which bear?
And
That's pretty good. Okay, there we go. And okay, we need 1 CPU. Right here, CPU 1. And then we're going to grab our peripheral, which is our SATA, which isn't here. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. There's our SATA right here. We're going to install this. And there's all of our power cables. Okay, so all of our power cables are installed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove this little bracket right here on the back. And then we're going to turn this over. This is going to go like that. Install our little bracket. Ow. That hurt. That like genuinely hurt. Okay, we're going to put our CPU, silver CPU. Put our little bracket on now. A little bracket installation time. And there's 1. There's 2. Almost done. These are the last screws of the whole build.
What rock group has 4 men that don't sing?
What?
Mount Rushmore.
That's pretty good. That's a good brain teaser. 3. One more, guys. One more screw. And 4. Okay, all of our PSU is now ready to go into the case. Whoopsie.
What concert costs just 45 cents?
What?
50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
Oh. That's dangerous territory. We have some big Nickelback fans in here and some big 50 Cent fans. I actually don't know if that's true. Okay. Okay, GPU is now installed and indigo. Okay, here we go. Okay, so everything is in. Now we're just at the very last part, which is just hooking up the little bit of cables we have left. We have 2 SATA cables, so we're going to start with, just because of the way this works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these, which are our CPU. I'm going to push these in first and have them push down to the bottom. Now there's 3 of these, so don't forget we have 3 of these to hook up. So there's one. There's one. And then one we'll share 2. And then because we have 3, we have one on an completely independent power. So we should have plenty of power for this card. There's 2. And then we have our 3rd one right here. And we're done. Okay, so there's all those. I'm going to do real quick because I'm just going to get them together. It's going to be harder than I think.
Chat, what's your favorite pasta dish?
Okay, so there's that. Next up is SATA. We have 2 of those. We have 1 and 2, which are pretty easy. And get this to stretch is what I want. There we go. I might do it this way.
The dish itself.
Okay, there's 1 right there. The other one we'll do this way. Okay, so there's our power for our SATA now.
And that caught it. I haven't had that in a while.
Okay. There's all that power.
Oops.
And then we have our big power connector, which is right here. I don't know why that got jammed in there, but...
The case is the Phanteks P600s.
Okay, this is the last. One more cable after this, which is our CPU.
Good answers in here. Rigatoni, Big ZD.
Okay, there we go. And now all of our cabling, all of our CPU stuff is done. We're gonna push these as far forward as we can now. To kind of hide what we can of this.
They wanted like a hidden case.
Yeah, they want it.
So.
They don't. It's a stealth. It's a stealth build.
Yeah, that's the words I was looking for.
Stealth. Stealth.
Are we making things up in PC World now?
Yeah, of course we are. We're always making things up. Okay, there we go. And then this is going to go right in here. Okay, there. That goes like that. And then we take this. What do we do with it? Oh, this. There we go. Okay, that's in.
For those of you who drink soda, what's your favorite soda?
And there we go. Build is done. Cable management looks good. Nice and clean, channeled. Now we can just turn it on. Urgh. Anyway, looks good in the front, right?
Dr. Pepper, that's a good. The ones that like Dr. Pepper, how do you feel about the Dr. Pepper cream soda?
Okay. Take a quick look. Looks good here.
I like it.
Build looks good. Build looks really good. I'm happy. Okay, cool. There's our build. It's going to be very limited in terms of RGB. We're going to put it all back together real quick. And putting that the right way. Go. Okay, there's that. Top.
I'd say Dr. Pepper is one of my favorite.
There's the top. And finally,
Good combination, Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew. Might sound gross.
Oops.
It's pretty good.
I forgot something on the front.
Isn't it, Roby?
Sorry. Got our dust filter.
I like Sierra Mist. If I have to go with like a Sprite or 7-Up, I like Sierra Mist.
I like the lemon lime version of ice too.
That's a good one too.
Okay, now let's close up our back here. Make sure everything's good there.
You have a cool water build coming
Yeah, water cooled build. Yep.
in?
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully next week.
Okay, there we go. Build is completely built, ready to go. Now we just got to turn it on. Another PC done, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we don't read chat ever.
Okay, build is done. Let's grab our power cables and all that stuff. Urga, urga, urga. Urga, urga, urga. It's this one. There it is. 211 subs today.
I like
Thank you very much for all that incredible support.
Cranberry ginger ale is pretty good. And
Okay.
lemonade ginger ale is pretty good too.
And here we go.
There's no lights.
There is lights. There it is. PC is on and it works. Again, this is supposed to be very stealth in terms of the actual, like, just, it's gonna run. It's supposed to not have a lot of light. It's just supposed to be nice and simple. And again, if he wants to make it quiet, he can just grab these little things here and pop them on, and then you wouldn't even hear the build. It's just like, this makes it quieter.
That fan's kind of loud.
What
Nope,
fan
it's
is
not
that? Yeah, I hear that too. I gotta figure out what that is.
Is that GPU fans?
Something is. It does sound like a GPU fan.
No, it's the front fans then. No?
No.
The AIO?
No? Yeah, that was really quiet. Is that, it could be the GPU. Like, that could be that loud. I'm trying to see here. No? Not that.
PSU.
Could be that. Yeah, the PSU is not running though. I mean, it's like it's on silent mode, so I don't know what that sound is. There is like a error too. I don't know. It might be the BIOS error though. I don't know if it's
Right.
actually a problem. So it sounds like it's coming from the GPU, but the GPU is like, I stopped all the fans. It's still in. It's still fine. I mean, like all in all. But then if we do this, like this is how the build will be all the time. And this is a very heavy, soundproof door.
You almost had it. chipset fan.
So this is how the build will be.
Motherboard fan.
That's pretty dang quiet though.
Right.
No, it's not the chipset fan.
No?
I don't think so. Something is, yeah, definitely louder than it should be typically. I'll see, hold on.
Yep.
It was that fan. Yeah, it was a chipset fan. That fan is really loud. Yeah, it's like, it's the chipset fan is like crazy loud. I wonder if I forgot to do a peel on it or if there's something along the edge of it or something like that that I forgot to do.
That doesn't sound like it's hitting something. It just sounds like it's spinning super fast.
Yeah, we'll have to look. It might be that, like, when we do the motherboard, like, the chipset might be, yeah, we did figure out what it is. We have to update the BIOS and a bunch of stuff like that. So, it's that one fan. So there's the build. We'll take a look and figure out what it is. It's super quiet. It's nice and dark. You have to understand, like, even with these tops on, there's still air it can pull through from the top vents. There's actually quite a bit of air, room to pull air from the side of these. But yeah, there's an X-Fi. Some of this will happen if the board doesn't boot all the way, where you end up with a super fan. We'll check it out. If not, we may have to do a return on the thing. Yeah, it's just the chipset fan is like really loud. So we'll have to figure out what's going on there. But that could,
and it does get a lot quieter once you put the door on.
yeah, but we don't want it, we don't want that to be the thing. So all in all, like, though, everything else looks really good. It sounds good. We have to, it does have to go through some BIOS updating and stuff like that. We'll hand this off to our tech team to give it a once over, and then we'll go from there. We did use thermal paste. Yes, there is thermal paste on it and all that sort of stuff as well. It's just the chipset fan is a little crazy in terms of overall noise. So, but we'll get that figured out. I know the BIOS, again, once the BIOS gets updated, and we just basically, there's a button back here that allows you to do it. That may actually make all the difference. So, no, yes, they're very hard to replace. So that would be one of those things that we'd write MSI and be like, hey, you need to give us a new motherboard, which is a giant pain in the butt, but luckily we'd hand that off and get that fixed. So easier than doing the whole rebuild or whatever it was. Okay, so let's do there's a button on the back for doing the BIOS flash. I can show you from the side. I'll do a side camera view so you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm noticing that too. So if you look right here, let's go to side camera. There is you see this red, yeah, see this red highlighted USB? That is actually where you'll stick the BIOS flash, and then you'll push this button right here. And then with the PC off, it'll completely flash the BIOS, and then it'll be ready for Ryzen 5000. Pretty straightforward in terms of that stuff. But we're gonna look at the fan, and it might need some WD-40 or something like that. We'll do some other things to see if we can get it to get quiet, and it could literally be a BIOS issue as well, which can make a difference. So anyway, let us turn this off because this build is done. Let's turn this off, but there it is. We'll give a side view, final view of the build there. We're gonna turn this one off, and let's show the Cyberpunk off, and then go from there. Not really WD-40. There's some stuff that you can do to help lubricate the fan. So it sounds like the fan noise is from it just spinning, but we'll have to see. Okay, so shutting this off.
So quiet now.
Yeah, it's so quiet now. There it goes. Okay, I'm gonna hand this to you. We gotta make room for the Cyberpunk build.
I gotta make room so I don't trip on anything.
Yeah, you wanna just carry those in there real quick so that we.
Ugh. Boxes upon boxes.
Okay, here we go, guys. It's the time. There we go. Looks good. Build looks good. I'm gonna hand you this. You want to push the TV all the way over?
I do.
Okay. This one's much lighter. Oh, let me we'll put the cover on. And actually, you can put this in the other room, the room to the right, the left. And there's a bench in there, the screen. So over here. Yeah, in there. If you want to go turn on the light first, you can see.
That's a good idea.
There we go. And then we're going to show off the Cyberpunk build, guys. There it is. Yeah, the PC's nice. It's quiet. It'll be great. We'll get it fixed. And there's just a little error with the fan noise that we just got to figure out. Oh, it's not light though. Okay.
Goes on your desk.
It goes on that desk, yeah. That's Kevin will give it a flash and see what's going on and see if the noise gets fixed or if we need to RMA the Mobo. Yeah, it's what he wanted. He wanted it to be a stealth build. Okay, guys, here we go. We're gonna clear out the whole because this is gonna take up the whole freaking table. The Cyberpunk build. Yeah, everybody's ready to go and see it. The giveaway just started for this. Send it lower so we can get it in here. Are you guys ready? I can hear it coming. Whoa, stop. No, hold on. Wait, jeez. Like, what is this thing doing? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Beefy boy?
Yeah, beefy boy for sure. I don't think like how to grab it. And here it is. Cyberpunk 2077 build. Flipping it around real quick. There it is right there. Ready to go. We'll turn it on for you guys so you guys can see it all lit up. Yeah, there it is right there. Then we'll plug it in real quick.
Plug it in.
Plug it in. And there it is.
A lot quieter, more fans.
Yeah. And there is your Cyberpunk 2077 build ready to go. 3090, 10900K is and then the other thing too is like some of the best parts about it. Like check out that front as well, all lit up. I mean, it looks so good. Let's turn down the lights.
As I turn around to try to
Yeah, he tried to turn up the lights. Okay, turning down the Elgato lights here. There you go, right there, so you can see a little bit of it in kind of the dark. This is the one that we're giving away. The giveaway just went live. So the giveaway just went live today. It's got RTX 3090, 32 gigs of RAM, 4000 megahertz RAM, Lian Li streamer cable. It's an ASUS power 1200 watt Thor power supply. It's fully loaded. I mean, like you don't, outside of like maybe doing a 5950X, there's not, this is, I mean, again, sponsored by Intel. Absolutely awesome gaming PC. And it can run Crysis, but best thing is it can run Cyberpunk at Ultra at 4K, which is the best thing about it. Giveaway links are going to start coming through here real quick. You guys should be able to start seeing those, we'll do that. We're going to start that giveaway. We're going to start the giveaway now for the $150 Newegg gift card. This is the last giveaway for the night. Then we're going to find somebody to raid. So that is the plan for the rest of the night. Before 9 o'clock, guys.
Wow.
Look at that. Okay, Newegg. So entry for this one. Now, you remember, you only need to enter once. You do not need to spam. We are back tomorrow previewing, doing a new small form factor PC for Phanteks. So we'll be doing that. There's a lot of fun. And then we're going to be showing 2 new cases this week. So we're starting that giveaway. This is a $150 Newegg gift card. Starting that giveaway right now. As soon as !Newegg now. As soon as I find it. Where is the dang giveaway? $100. Oh, there it is. Okay, starting that giveaway right now. Remember, Twitch subscribers, if you are a tier 1 subscriber, you get 3 extra entries. If you're tier 2, you get 4. And if you're tier 3, you get 5. If you want to get in on that, this is a 3-minute thing going down right now. Now, on Friday, we're going to show the Monotech. We're showing the Monotech PC. It's a new case. Actually, I think Greg Salazar just did a video on it. And then we are back on Saturday doing the Carter PC giveaway. And then Sunday, we're streaming some World of Warcraft. If you want to get interested in that, I play with guildmates. You can join over on, you can check out all the information on Discord. Over on our Discord, all the information's there for joining us for World of Warcraft. We're playing Cenarius on Alliance. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. Thank you very much for all those subscribers today. 212 subs. That's pretty good. 212 subs. Tons of super chats, tons of bits. You guys are all incredible. In fact, we see some new names there. Eldacian. We haven't seen Eldacian on the leaderboard before. So thank you very much, Eldacian, for joining today and being a part of the leaderboard. Let's see how the videos are doing. Let's see how we ended up the stream. Over 1,000 on Twitch, over 1,000 on YouTube. That's a good day. That's a good day. And let's see how our video's doing. 2,400 people watched the 2,400 people have already watched the Cyberpunk PC, and it's only been live 50 minutes, so it's doing very well. So all the videos are doing well, entries are going well. We got things continue to grow here on the channel on this ridiculous giveaway, which is awesome.
Side view.
Oh yeah, you want to do a side view?
Yeah, side cam.
Oh, side cam. Okay, yeah, we'll do a side cam. I'll let you do your camera thing. There we go, side cam view right here.
Looks really good.
Oh, there you go. There's a Cyberpunk with all, like, you get some better views there of it with all this stuff. This PC came out so good.
Yeah,
it did. It came out so good. Josh did such an incredible job with the paint, just all the detailing and everything else. It came out so good. So, we should raid. We'll have to see who's. I'm gonna take a look at the raids. I'm trying to spread it out. We did Arcanaut. We'll check Covent. See Brittany. I'll see who else is on there. I'd love to see if we can find like a super small. I'm gonna have Blondie maybe see if she can find some super small streamers. And maybe we can do, I'd love to drop 1,000 people in like some small but quality stream, you know what I mean? Like, it would be super good. And I'd love to have you guys, when you guys in, please stick around just to say thank you. We love to pass it forward here on Robeytech. That's a critical and important part of what we do here on the show. So thank you for all of you guys. Your support, so awesome. It's nuts every time. Okay, 20 seconds left on that giveaway, on that entry. And we're going to be doing that, seeing all those extra entries, all those sub-extra entries, which is awesome. Okay, 9 seconds. Thank you very much, Kenny, for the 5 gifted subs. Super appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. Those will get you in there. That's awesome, Kenny101, for dropping those subs. 220 subs today. Thanks, man. That's awesome. Raid Newegg. I'm Newegg. I'm running Newegg, so I'd be raiding myself if I raided Newegg. That would be weird. So I'm streaming on twitch.tv/Newegg as well. It's like I only did it once. Yeah, these are Lee & Lee Streamer Plus cables. Yeah. Okay, Cyberpunk. If you want to get in on the Cyberpunk giveaway, that's live now. You got to go check that. You don't enter to win that via my channel. Oh, is Margot running right now? That'd be cool. Oh, if Margot's running. Okay, what? What over on Twitch? Congratulations. What? What over on Twitch? Basically winning the $150 Newegg gift card. We're going to go. Okay, let's take a look at who we have on the raid now. Thank you very much for that win. Make sure you reach out to Blondie. So we know what's going on there. Let's see what's up there. We got Coven again, Newegg. Oh, we could do Nated. Margot is playing. Yeah, Margot would be a fun one. Margot would be a fun one. We haven't done Margot in a while. What do you guys think? We should raid Margot. She's good. Okay, congratulations, everybody. Okay, we're gonna start that raid right now. Let's see how many people can go in there. Let's drop it like it's hot. Just really get her excited. I did a build with her for as part of the Intel thing, which would be super awesome. If you're over on YouTube, thank you very much. Twitch.tv/Newegg, thank you as well. Have a great night, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Raiding now.